Doink. See, I can say doink because it's Friday night. And there won't be any double doinks tonight because she's all like a light. So, hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Quagmire. It's Friday. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
Thank Christ.
Right on.
We have the usual suspects in here tonight. I do have a few more invites out there. Driver, if you're still listening, you have one. Hopefully Mr. Tolley gets his. Anywho, let me do a quick C rundown here, and we get going. We be going.
Right on.
Back to normalcy. Back to normalcy. The ever beautiful Sandy's Passions was in first. Bush Brother said he might come back. That's cool. He's got to do a muffler and cut his lawn, so he doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know if he'll be back. Groove, of course, is in here with us. Stumps, of course, in here with us. Yep, I have to go to that. Hang on, guys. I have to go to that. My father's having that cookout, so.
All right.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Driver of all. Wow. Steve B, how are you, brother? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. V-Borg changed his icon. How are you, V? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Actually changed it twice. Partisan Gorillas. How are you, PG? Good to see you. And I think that's it. And of course, Stevie's in here with us. Dino, how are you, Dino?
Good
to see you.
Right on.
Coming in at the line, it's hard to catch up out there.
I know, right?
They're spelling and everything.
So what's going on, you guys? How was your? It's been a long, short week. That's for damn Skippy, sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I noticed that. What's up?
It's been hell. I missed my guess. Tonight was the first night. I think I punched out at 9 o'clock. It was my earliest night. Leaving FedEx. I didn't work Monday and Tuesday, and I got 3 days in. I got like almost 12 hours in. I generally only work 15, 16 and a half. You know. What do you mean next 2 weeks you're going to be MIA, Sandy?
She's got some vacation time lined up.
You know, right? So, with no further ado, I would like to say hello to our good friend, Mr. Tolley.
Hello.
Holy smokes, everything's working aces.
Right on.
Been busy as a beaver, and we haven't seen him in a little bit. And
Got to get used to this working during the day crap.
I know, right? That must be tough going from nights to days. I did it. I was talking to, well, that's why we don't see Ohio. Ohio does that, you know. So that's a change. That's a change it takes some getting used to. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Just getting up at 4 in the morning sucks ass.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. I don't miss that.
I only do that twice a week. God love you. Although I got to sleep late this morning. I got up about 6:45. I was happy.
Nice.
So it's great to see you. How you been?
Kicking.
That's
Working
good.
my ass off.
Thanks for the ride around. I call them Wyndham Woodcraft calls them walkie-talkies when you walk through the woods. And so you were in the truck, so I'm going to call it a ride around. So
That works.
thanks for taking us along with you. That was cool.
Another one I got to upload yet tonight, but
Good.
depends on how long I can stay awake tonight.
I missed a few of you too. I got to catch up on your videos and
Ain't no big thing.
yeah, but you know me. I like to
Excuse me.
try to keep up. I like to try to keep up as best I can. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Tolly, you know YouTube, when you want to get it done, they decide to have a slow night.
Yeah. Yep.
This might take a minute or an hour.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times I've had to, try multiple times to get it to upload.
Yeah.
My wife watered her garden, and the spigot that's right above my leather bench
Yeah.
is leaking.
Oh no
Oh
way.
man.
Leaked all the time.
You can't win in the basement, can you?
Nope.
You already had enough problems in your basement. You don't need any more.
No, I don't.
You know.
But what do you do?
I don't know. Drop back 9 and punt and just say, hey.
Move to the attic.
Or just move. I'm only renting the place.
Oh,
There you go.
that too.
Right.
Right on.
We've been here like 4.5 years now. And I really don't want to move.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing worse than moving.
I hate moving.
Me too. Me
Yep.
too. And I've done it like, let me see, I've been here 5 years. I was at the other house 3. And how long have I been up here? No, yeah, I was 5. So, but I moved 3 times in the same town. And granted, it's the same town, so the kids don't have to change school and meet new friends. Because I was always thankful. I grew up in one house. You know, I never moved.
Yeah.
You know, and I was so thankful that, my dad worked for General Electric, and at one time he had a shot to get on the south, and get on the north. I don't think it was north or south. One of the Karilakis, and he chose not to take the job because we had a ton of family up here, and so he passed up on it. And I was so, years later. I mean, we knew he was doing it, and then, and years later, I was probably in my mid-20s. I'm like, I am so glad you didn't do that. But I got to do it again. I got to get out of here. This is a soup can to begin with, and I haven't liked it since the day I moved in.
Yeah.
But I had to do it.
The house is nice. Nice size.
Yeah.
It's a 3-bedroom rambler, the full basement. So it's a good size for the wife and I, and we got plenty of room for grandkids and whoever wants to stay over, Because when you got 5 kids, somebody's always wanting to stay over.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. No, I'm one of 6, and there was always somebody at my house, or I was at somebody's house, and and when I was at somebody else's house, that meant my sisters or somebody else had somebody else over, and it was just. I remember one of the ladies in the neighborhood said to my mother, "How do you do it with 6 kids and then you have people over?" She says, "Oh, you don't notice." She goes, "You don't notice anybody after 5."
Yeah.
It's just regular bullshit. Then you don't.
Yeah. I notice it now. It's like, I got home from work today and I was like dead beat after hauling half a dozen loads of rock to some freaking parking lot project. Just kind of had enough of that and I was ready to rest and, kind of
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah. Walked in the house and then grandkids start showing up and kids and crap.
So much for nap time.
Yeah, I could have used a nap today.
Yep.
I mean, one of the there was a guy on vacation, and so I did my normal 2-day get up at 3:30 bullshit, and then the following day I always get up at 5 o'clock the following morning. But then on Thursday, I had to do another one of those 4 o'clock mornings. And then still did FedEx, and yeah, I'm with you. It was one of those days, and I get out, and I don't know, shit. I think it was, I finally get out of FedEx early or something. Anyways, I come home, and, oh, glad you saw home early. I said, yeah, me too. Sat my ass on that couch. You might want to go take a shower. This is why.
You know why?
We're going out. I go, who, you got a mouse in your pocket? And what do you mean we're going out? She goes, oh yeah, we're going out. Oh, put a pot of coffee on. Hurry up. And there was no, I don't want to go bullshit. I don't even do that anymore. It don't even work anyways.
Don't pay.
Right. So I went and jumped in the shower and drank my coffee and pretending like I was happy to be where the hell we went.
Well, one of our drivers kind of pussed out today.
Oh, really?
Our fleet is 3-hole trucks, right? So we're all hauling this rock, and they need as much of it as possible up there. Because you know how construction projects are; they got time schedules and shit. So you're flying. It was 60 miles round trip. Each trip.
Shit.
Yeah, so it was just a short trip. It wasn't no big deal, but goddamn, I tell you what, when you get to one and you got to wait, and then you get to the other and you got to wait, and back and forth and wait, and then the one, shit, we had to back up this hill for half a freaking mile to dump our load.
Well, that's always fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, you guys couldn't have figured a way to make it so big trucks could turn around up at the top there.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's, hey, Frankie, how are you? Good to see you. Frankie says we got a good crew in here tonight. So
where? What?
That's what he said. And Frankie's a neighbor.
I'm still sleeping.
Frankie's a neighbor of Massachusetts with me, so he can't be wrong.
We'll forgive him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we both
Us Massachusetts people are good. Fine looking crew, he said. We're a fine looking crew. So
Damn, he needs glasses.
Or they lie
what's that crew?
in that area.
Guys, give me a minute.
more like
What
a
did you
motley
just
crew, right?
Motley Crew?
I said more like a motley crew, right?
There you
Absolutely,
go.
bro.
I gave up my glasses. Well, I got them on now, but started wearing contacts just so I can wear decent sunglasses.
I went.
And then I can take them off and take my glasses off, and I don't have to look at you ugly fucks.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even wear glasses till now.
Hell, you been sniffing that rubber cement again?
Yeah. Guys got to do something.
Yeah, because if you got a CDL, everything else is out the friggin' window.
I will tell you guys something that pisses me off, something fucking fierce. Driving and everything. I am getting... G-Trapper, how the hell are you? Great to see you. I am getting fed up with me being nice to people and letting you get in front of me and letting you pull out of a street, or let you come from, like a lady today, pulling out of a side street into 2 lanes of traffic, doing like 40, 45. And I let her in. She cuts across the traffic this way, gets in the far right lane, now because she's going to miss her turn, right? And so we had to stop for a school bus. Now she's right beside me. And I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I put the window down. And she puts her window down. I said, yeah, you're welcome. She says, for what? I goes, I didn't just let you out of that street? Oh, yeah, you did. Really, lady?
Not even wave, huh?
Isn't it freaking amazing?
It just pisses me off, the people that, you know, you hold the door open for somebody, they can't say thank you. You do. Oh, my Christ. I swear to God, one of these days, right, I'm going to hear some parent tell this kid, you know, say thank you to the nice lady. And I'm going to say, yeah, just make sure you do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, just
I'm getting kind of fed up with it.
One of the feminazis yet trying to hold the door.
Oh, I have.
Wow.
I have. Oh, yeah. I don't know. A year, a half, 2 years, something like that. I don't know how well it was.
Yeah.
I think I can hold the door open on my own. I said, good. So I slammed the other one on.
Put your head in there.
Yeah, we ran
Yeah,
across.
you're nice to some people and they just can't take it.
I hate it.
We ran into that situation here it was a few years back. Yeah, my boy held the door open for this lady, and she was kind of, like you said, like a Nazi about it. Yeah, going on with all this crap about I can hold a door for myself. I'm not that old, and this, that, and the other. I just kind of looked over and said, well, ma'am, I'm sorry if you were offended. I was trying to raise my kid to have manners unlike the rest of these little assholes running around nowadays.
Right?
Right.
Right?
Your kid. Holy shit. I did a giveaway. Shit. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And
Okay.
and so I remember in the video I said, you know, if you send me a message, just, you know, send a message saying, hey Mike, da 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 da. You know, that way they'll all see it, and you know, so they can be part of, you know, people don't miss the, you know.
Right.
I think I still have it. If I could find it, I'll read the whole thing right back to you. But so I'm gonna paraphrase, but I could have sworn he called me Mister, and thank you and have a great day and everything else, and I'm like, this is a teenager.
Yeah.
Right?
And,
I don't hear that often, do you?
no, and I remember I set the stump one day. We were on Jamie time, and no, we weren't on Jamie time. Where the hell were we, Stump? I don't know where we were, but anyway, we were on the chat anyways, and
Right.
we weren't live yet, or we just, it might have been Jamie time, and we came off air, and I was talking with Stump, and I was impressed. You know, because like kids around here, like my daughter's friends or what have you, some of them will call me Mr. DeLucia, or, you know, some of them don't know what to call me, whether it's Mike or Mr. DeLucia, and, you know, I have my preference, you know, some of them it doesn't really bother me, you know, so yeah, you can call me Mike, whatever, you know, but you don't see a lot, you don't see that anymore, you know, and I just thought it was really cool that it was wicked polite, and not to say that all kids are supposed to be asses, don't misunderstand me,
Right.
it just struck me as all, and, you know, I just thought it was really nice.
Well, half the time, the damn kids never get out of the house to learn how to be social.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I made that mistake with my oldest, and I listened to my wife, and I refuse. Well, I got a 13-year-old that she's kind of on that bubble. But my 10-year-old, if I'm outside shoveling, she's beside me. If I can remember when she was like 3, I'd be cutting the lawn, and you know how the handle's here, and then, you know, the push lawnmower, the handle's up here, and then there's a middle handle, so
Yeah.
a middle bar that goes through, and she's hanging on that bar, walking with me.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, and you know, but when my son was like 6, 7, whatever. Oh, don't you think it's too cold for him to be outside? No. It ain't too cold for me, it ain't too cold for him.
Exactly.
Right.
And no, he should stay in. I'd be out changing a flat tire. Hey, why don't you come out and I'll show you how, show you how to change flat tire. Da, 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 da. I'm going to play a video game. I said, no, come out with me. And she's like, he doesn't really. And this went on and 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 on. The boy's going to be 19 Monday. Okay.
Do you know how to change a flat yet?
Nope. He can't put
God.
oil in the car. He almost put oil in my tranny fluid. Regular motor oil.
That could have been
Holy
fun.
shit.
And I go, what are you doing? Oh, you told me to put the oil in. I go, yeah. You see this big fucking thing right here? It says OIL.
Yeah.
So he can't spell either.
Damn.
So, and I blame it on me because I wasn't firm with my wife. And I wasn't, but you don't. But I told her when he's older, he's not gonna, It's not that he won't know how to do shit. He's just not gonna do anything. And she was sitting here one night, and finally she believed me. My wife was reading the newspaper, and then I don't know, something had happened. She got doing something or whatever. I was in bed, and for whatever reason, she left her newspaper on the floor, open, and she came back into the room or what have you, and then she left, and he came in, stepped on the newspaper, stepped on it, not over it, on it, and kept walking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Mistake number one.
I'm like,
yeah.
And then I work with a couple of lazy motherfuckers at FedEx. They're the same way, and they're about 19, 20, 21, and 17, whatever the hell, 18, 19, 20, because it's still in college. So, and it's frightening. It's frightening the lack of initiative shown is frightening.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, I will say this for my boy. I've been really lucky on that aspect of it. If there is a chance to learn something or take something apart and figure it out or fix something, he's right there with me. We changed the water pump on the truck the other day. Now, granted, it was a mite warm, to put it politely. We was both out there sweating like overworked government mules. But he was right there with me, elbow deep in grease and shit. And what he didn't already know, he was learning as we went,
Frankie says
That's
globalists.
awesome.
Frankie says globalists don't stand a chance against a nation of John Waynes, so they're making Bruce Jenners out of the kids. I'll tell you what, that's pretty good, Frank, on your part.
Right.
That was pretty clever. I'll tell you what, though. He's right, because if you think about it, right? When I was a kid, I played football. I mean, I played baseball too, and basketball and football. But football was my love, And when I was a kid, not missing practices, whatever, improved playing and all this and that, and no penalties and the whole nine, right? You get a sticker on your helmet. Yeah. So I only had I don't know. This is like the second week of games, and if you did well in games too,
Right.
So it was probably the second week of the season, and I said to my old man on the way home one day, I says, I go, Dad, I only got like five stickers. What is up with that? He goes, seems like you're not working hard enough. Today, Billy's got a sticker. That means that Timmy, Tommy, and Mikey need a sticker too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a trophy for winning a fishing tournament? Oh, yeah. That means everybody else has to have a trophy because they participated. Are you hammered? No, this is just. So what Frank says is 100% right if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
I think it all started with that timeout crap.
Yeah, G-Trap has got a good point too. He says technology has ruined our kids. Probably a great point too, because I think if I grew up with the internet, I probably never would have left my bedroom. You know what I mean? You know, we used to have to steal. We used to have to steal the old issues from each father, you know, and go hunt them down, find them, roll them up, right? Stick them in a friggin' chipmunk hole. Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the places we put shit. You know?
Yeah, I would.
It's funny how it's you know, like my grandparents, their generation, they're all workers, you know. Even my dad's generation, you know, they went out and they worked and did their thing. And the 80s was a mixture, I think. 70s and 80s was a mixture. You know, then all the women started going to work. Actually, they had to because everything, you know, was hitting the fan then.
Right.
Right.
You know, and then around here, anyways, the blue law came into effect and opened up every fucking store known to man on a Sunday. And you killed Sunday dinners. You know, you killed Sunday being a family day, taking a ride or going to visit a relative or, you know, going to the park or, you know, going to the ocean or whatever. So you killed all that by opening every friggin' store known to man, you know, because retail people that worked retail now are working and, you know.
Well,
Plus more hours to be worked.
Right.
oh, yeah.
You know, and they entice you by saying, oh, you know, if you work a Sunday, it's time and a half. Well, now people need money. It's time and a half. Yeah, I'll go do 9 hours on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And back then, I don't know how the rule is now, but when I worked retail, you know, Matt, Frankie, tell me if I'm wrong, Frank, if you can. But when I worked retail, whether you worked 40 hours or not, Sunday was always overtime, regardless. You know, if you worked 2 days a week, you were still getting overtime for Sunday.
Right.
No, I don't know if it's that way anymore, but that's how it used to be.
I don't think it is because my daughter's in retail. She had never said nothing about it.
Yeah, it probably ain't that way anymore.
Yeah. But, you know, going back like we was talking about a while ago, you know, with the changing oil and tires and all like that.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter, she's, hang on, how old is Nicole? 24, 26? 26.
38.
No. I ain't that fucking old. But hell,
I'm younger than I am.
Her first car, the first oil change came due. And, you know, I told her, you know, when it comes to you, let me know. Well, she let me know by showing up with a damn, was it like 5 quarts and like a, you know, it's a jug, you know,
Right.
and the damn filter. She said, it's due. I said, okay, well, let me go do it. And by the way, if you've never had to track down the oil filter on a Pontiac Sunfire, Sunbird, whatever the fuck that thing was, it's kind of like oil filters on the old deuce and a halves. There's a canister and a little cartridge drops in from the top.
Yeah, it's about this big.
Yeah. Well, once I finally found the son of a bitch, realized I had to go get another socket because I didn't own a 1 3/4 socket to take the damn canister off. So I went and got it. She was right there with me, and then the second time it come due, she was right there with me, and the third time it come due, she's like, well, let me see if I can do it. All right, cool.
Nice.
You know, hell, she was a teenager back then. You know, she changed her, you know, she can change a tire if she needs to. She can't get herself out of a fucking ditch if she needs to.
Right.
Yeah, there's been a couple of those phone calls in the middle of the night. I'm in a ditch. What the fuck you doing in the ditch? Well, I got fucking stuck. Well, you wouldn't have got stuck if you wasn't in the fucking ditch, now would you? Look, just come pull me out of the ditch. Okay.
Now, Stump, in her defense, she does know how to get out of a ditch.
Yeah. Now she calls me.
Call Dad.
Yep.
Very good.
But it's just so weird, I guess. I don't know.
And, you know, on the reverse side of that same coin, right? Now here I am. Yeah, I don't consider myself to be some manly macho motherfucker. Doesn't you? I'm just some dude, you know. But my little brother, now granted, there's 17 years between us, and don't get me wrong, I love my little brother to death. But damn, if he ain't one of these little hipster motherfuckers, you know, with the damn frou-frou rooster-looking hairdo and shit. He just, he definitely grew up to be one of them people that calls me or some professional shop every time something goes wrong.
You guys,
Well, if I have,
you guys heard of the rompers yet for men?
Yeah, and in case anybody here on the panel or anybody in the external is considering it, real simple. No. Go and swallow a fucking bottle of cyanide right now and get it over with.
I seen a guy this morning riding a bicycle down the street with a fucking romper on.
what's a romper?
You
What the hell is
chase
that?
him down and kick his ass?
I wanted to, but I was on my way to work. Kick his ass. Hell, I should have ran him over with the Jeep and put him out of our misery.
Fuck yeah. And Mikey,
Put him out of his own misery.
a romper is like a short sleeve pair of coveralls that are actually shorts.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you remember like the girls used to wear,
Oh,
you
no,
know, back when you were in high school and shit?
Danny, you can wear rompers anytime you want to.
That's the thing. Something like that is made for a lady to wear, not a dude.
Or a baby.
Yeah, you know, little baby or something like that.
Right.
It's like a onesie for a kid, just without the feet.
Right. It's just amazing. You know, and Frankie said it. TV ads are showing the kids calling dad to see if their insurance covers are flat. And it's funny because that's how they are. But I mean, I can remember even my grandfather. You know, he'd be down in the basement doing whatever, and I got down in the basement. He's using a table saw. I'm like, hey, I says, don't you have a push stick? He goes, what's that? So I told him. I says, it's the first thing we made when I was in carpentry class in junior high was a push stick.
Right.
And I says, hang on a minute. We got any scrap 2x or anything over here? He's like, yeah, right here. Use this. I went over the bandsaw and just made something really quick, you know. And I go, yeah, now you won't lose your fingers. He goes, God damn it. My finger fits right just fine through that, between that blade and that guy. Look at.
Yeah, I tell you.
And I'm like, oh, you know, and
Right?
I got another one.
Oh.
He says, if that blade hits that thumb, it's okay. I still got this one. All right. You know, he was something, though, you know. I mean, there's a bunch of shit I don't hustle around with, you know. Like my dad and I got a dad and one of my brothers. You know, if I got an electrical problem, I'll call them, and I just make them come here. And my father would say, Mikey, I've shown you how to. I said, Dad, I don't do electricity and gas in that order. I just won't do it.
Don't do the sparky shit, eh?
And he cracks me up because he's like, you, the guy who has the cigarette while he's fueling up his car, won't screw the gas in his house. I go, yeah, that's different. He goes, I don't want to hear that, you know. But, yeah, I won't. You know, and it's like I haven't even. I wasn't even able to teach my kid. You know, if you're working on the car, and you know, just the simple little silly stuff. You know, don't go get that fucking 14 millimeter wrench that has about fucking 14 fucking what they call points on it. You know, you got a 5-point. Not use a 5-point fucking wrench to take it off with, or a 5-point socket to take it off with. You know, don't go and, you know, and it's
Right.
just the little shit. He'll never. I don't know. It just pisses me off.
Yep.
You know. Did somebody just rack one? Tall, are you racking one in there?
Making my mouth water.
Right?
What do you got there, Tall? Hang on a sec. Let me lock on you. What do
That's
you
my
got there?
1911.
Nice.
It got wet sitting on my bench, so I just kind of had to take it apart and lube it up a little bit.
What the hell is it with you and guns and water?
I don't friggin' know. I have no flipping clue.
We're gonna make,
Goddamn spigot leak.
We're gonna
Blake wants to water the garden and the goddamn spigot leaks.
We're gonna nickname you John the Baptist. You like water.
Might have to switch over to Glocks because all the plastic.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no. I will personally come to his house and build him a shingled fucking roof over that goddamn bench before he converts over one of them plastic piece of shit Lego block Tinker Toy motherfuckers.
I had a Glock and I got rid of that bitch because I did not like it.
Hey, right? Good man.
Some people like it.
I do have a Smith & Wesson M&P though.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
But at least it's a good American name on it.
My brother's got one of those.
Just had it out to the range. Damn thing shoots nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my range is down in fucking South Carolina.
What? Steve, why the fuck are you in here twice?
Yeah.
Still
I'm
wearing
not drunk enough for that.
Look at that shit. I don't know. I hit some kind of button or something and the whole thing went kapooey. Reload. Hey, that's cool.
Which one do you want me to boot?
The guy that's not talking, preferably.
Well, if I don't know how to do that, if I boot one of yours, I might boot both of yours.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you'll kill them both.
Huh.
It'll go away on its own here shortly.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The whole the external stayed up just fine, but the whole live chat just went poof.
So, Steve, right before we came on, I watched part 3. Oh man, my foot's really bad.
Don't you are a smart mother.
Hell.
That ash looks good, Stevie.
Yeah, ain't it beauty though?
Yep.
Hunk
That's
of
gonna make
firewood.
nice.
Dude.
Yep. It's amazing what you find in firewood.
Yep. And by the way, since we're talking about that little mini series of yours, asshole. Obviously we're waiting around on part 5. Is there like a teaser video for part 5 or anything? I mean, I'm pretty sure you got it laying there on the desk. Don't lie.
No, I just put up 4 this morning. How fast do you watch videos?
Well, considering I spent the bulk of my day sitting in the middle of a damn road and on a job site with a broke truck, didn't have a whole lot to do. So I got paid to watch your video.
You know what? I'm honored.
You got to sit in the middle of a road in a dump truck, and I got to run back and forth all freaking day. How's that work?
Right. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, listen to me. I saw the little conversation you had there with Sandy earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pay her a compliment every time she comes on here because that started when Steve was trying to be all slick and all that shit, and I decided to show him how Southern folks talk nice.
Swabbing the whole
Hey, K-Bayuser, what's up? Hey, Jay Greg with Campbell. What's going on? Good to see you gentlemen here tonight.
Right.
Listen to me closely. That'd be like me pissing and moaning that it's fucking cold. Okay?
But you do whine and bitch about it being cold.
You live with the you people. That's just for you, Uncle Cow, okay? You people live in the South. It's fucking hot. So you got a fucking couple hours on the highway with no AC. Wah.
A stuff bar user says, "Hey,
howdy, K-Bar. I haven't forgot about what's our little agreement there, and I've got everything here, and I'm actually getting started on it. And I got to give you a call sometime this weekend and get some more measurements."
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you come up here in February when you're gonna freeze your ass off?
Have you seen me? I'm not a pygmy runt by any means. I have natural insulation, much like a polar bear. I'll be fine.
My boss made a comment. I was standing while we were all standing out talking, right? My boss is just a skinny little guy.
Right.
I'm standing there in my t-shirt, and they got their sweatshirts on. I said, "You guys are just pussies standing there with the sweatshirts on. It's nice out." And what's he say? Tell me, what does he say? "Yeah, you got your sweatshirt on under your skin."
Damn right.
Yeah. I enjoy the cool weather.
Oh, I like the cool weather myself.
I don't bode well in 90-degree fucking weather with
Oh,
the,
it
with the
was
humidity.
92 today with
Fuck
humidity
that.
and everything.
Fuck that. I hate that weather. It's not the good. The only good about that, Sandy, I hope Sandy block your ears. All right, because you're gonna hear the other side of the mic that you probably never heard. The only thing good about 90-degree weather is the women are so scantily clad. It's just like, you know, the 80s all over again. It's just like field day. You know what I mean? It's just,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, it's definitely halter
course.
season.
Of course, now the same side of that coin.
Thank you, Lord.
Some of them that are wearing so little, you wish they were wearing a fucking
Should
quilt.
be wearing more.
Yeah,
Well,
the burqa.
Well, hey, listen.
I mean,
why do you think I don't go to
You see a lot of that here in Minnesota. Should be wearing more.
Well, it's
right?
like I don't like if I go when I go up north and I go to the lake, you know, I take my shirt off, go in the water, whatever, you know. But that's you know, you guys know that's like 90%, 95% family up there, so I really don't give a fuck. But
Right.
you don't see me going to Florida sitting on the beach, do you? Fuck no. I come out with a fucking hole in me. Somebody thought it'd be a fucking whale or something sitting on a fucking beach. Look at that fucking sea lion, daddy. Boom. You know?
I'd be fucking drowned because they'd be pushing me back in. Push it back in.
Me,
Don't let it
me
die
and you
and
both.
suffocate.
Yeah, me and you both. I'd steady be hollering, you see all this hair? When's the last time you seen a whale with a fucking ponytail, goddammit? Oh, and you brought up Uncle Cal, so if you don't mind, I kind of want to hijack this thing for just a minute, because it
Yeah,
reminded
just let
me
me
of the...
say. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yep, go ahead.
I just wanted to kind of remind everybody from the girls' shindig tomorrow night that chat's not happening because Megan, who is home from Japan right now,
Cool.
so they're kind of doing their family thing. So if you happen to get a chance, you know, Facebook, whatever, you know, wish them well for their little adventure while she's home.
Right on.
I think it's very cool. She's actually getting to spend some time with her daughter,
Right on.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
who is in the Navy, by the way, in case you don't know. So she is one of our soldiers protecting our ass. So tell her thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
I
already
G
did
Trapper
that.
said. G Trapper said he had fucking frost the other morning and today was 90.
Right.
You know?
We got just shy of 90 today, but I mean I know the next few weeks it's gonna start warming up. I mean I sent you the picture that one day, like a year or two ago. In the damn truck and the readout on the dash is 120 outside.
Yeah, fuck that.
Man.
Yeah.
See, that's just. It's like people that live in Arizona. You know. Listen.
It was
Sam
almost
Ken-
90. No, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was almost pushing 90 here. And then in about 15, 20 minutes, it dropped like 30 degrees. And the clouds
Wow.
opened up, and man, you talk about a turd floater.
We had Frankie still. If Frankie's still here, he'll tell you. We had a tremendous fucking thunderstorm the other night.
That's a new one.
You thought you were.
I've never heard that either. Kind of starting to wish I hadn't heard it either.
That's
Hey,
another one of those.
what's up, bro?
That's one of those southern things right there.
Hey, Gail, what's going on? But Sam Kennison said it the best, you know, and he says, you know, you live in the fucking desert. It's fucking sand, you know. What's it going to be in fucking 30 fucking years? Fucking sand. What the fuck are you going to grow in the sand? But
More sand.
Yep.
it's fuck Arizona, the dry heat. I don't give a fuck dry, wet. Fuck, it don't matter to me. It's heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't wanna be in
I got to agree with you on that. I mean, it's pretty much a dry heat inside my fucking oven, but I ain't curling up inside that sumbitch and turning it on for a nap either.
I'll tell you what, when the
What I remember.
sidewalk burns your feet through your tennis shoes, too
That's
hot.
too hot.
It's fucking,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
you know, it's like this is why I like the winter, right? First of all, you're not swatting fucking horse flies, deer flies, mosquitoes, black flies, gnats, whatever. You know, greenheads down on up in Plum Island up here in Mass. Frankie will tell you about those. These greenheads, they go about 2.5 weeks in July. And, dude, when they bite you, it fucking hurts. And, you know, you get none of that in the winter. None of it. And the other thing about the winter, when you get cold in the winter, let's say you're outside.
You get warm, yeah, right.
I could put another jacket
Okay,
on.
well, let me explain something to you. I went to a football game at Gillette Stadium. Wind chill, -25. Or 22 or something like that, okay? Negative 22, 25. All right? And yes, you can get warmer. When it's fucking 100 and you're outside, tell me how to get cooler.
Yeah, this skin don't come with a zipper.
You're watching a fucking baseball game. You know, you're in fucking Arizona Cardinals, whatever the fuck the name of that stadium is in Arizona, right? And it's fucking 110, 115 fucking degrees. Please tell me where you're going to cool off.
It's called the beer cooler sitting between your knees.
That ain't cooling you off. That's dehydrating the fuck out of you.
I didn't say you had to have beer in it. I was thinking more along the lines of a little 9-volt battery-powered fan, little hole
And
at
that
the top of it.
Ben ain't doing
Little-
shit, man.
Dude, you'd be amazed what you can do with one of
Be
those
surprised what
little,
that'll do, Mikey.
little homemade swamp cooler. You'd be amazed what it would actually do. Set it up kind of, pardon the expression here, because I know we've got a few ladies in here, and I don't want to sound too vulgar, but men and women both, you got a massive amount of blood vessels in the area of your genitalia. Have that little spout kind of aimed straight at it. You'll be sitting there with a shiver going on, dude.
That's the only downfall of the winter. Because then when you do have to take a piss, that motherfucker, I'm like, dude, are you coming out today? Dude, I got a piss. Dude.
No, don't touch me.
Yeah, and,
You don't want
it won't quite reach out the 4 layers that you have to wear.
Right?
Let me tell you something. I won't even tell you how many times I pissed myself when I had 4 layers on there. Fucking. But
I bet it was more than once.
I went to that game, and there were people that sat. Now I sat 20 rows off the field, and there's people that sat way the hell up to the top of the stadium. There was guys coming down. There was guys coming down with fucking 1.5 ice hanging off their fucking mustaches, and they came down to us and said, "Wow, it's a heat wave."
Yeah.
They said, "You should go up there." He says, "We're coming down here because there's no wind." It was so windy up there. It was windy where I was too. Trust me on that. But up there, and he goes, "Dude, I just bought this beer not 10 minutes ago. Look at it." And you look at the top of the beer, and it's all ice. It was just nuts.
You know you got a good cold beer.
It was just nuts, But you know what? Adrenaline does wonders. And when your team's winning, it's even better. And the other thing I did was, when you go to the coffee shop and you buy a couple of coffees and they ask you if you want, you want a tray. Those cardboard trays.
Yeah.
I went up to the concourse, and they have them all stacked there. I took like 4 of them. I put my feet on it.
Yeah, get them off the cold pavement.
Absolutely. So there's a ton of shit you can do when it's cold out to keep warm. I'm still trying to figure out. I just working in it, and unfortunately, I'm not one of those AC people. I can't. I mean, like, I'll have my AC on in my car with the window open. That's how fucking I can't get that.
The way I do it.
You sweat.
I roll my window down every time I go through a town or something.
Yeah.
I'll roll my window down. AC will be blasting away.
Yep. You sweat your ass off, and then you turn that AC on, you're freezing your nuts off.
Well, yeah. Well, and Stump's right. I got one of the vents blowing right at my crotch.
Yeah. Well, you gotta.
It worked. But yeah, I'll roll the window down. You got to change that air out inside the cab of that truck, man.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, the girls do it. I see the girls doing it all the time.
Yeah.
I swear to God, at least
When
twice, 3 times a day, driving, I will see a chick. She's got her foot up on the fucking dash. Right? And she's driving. All right.
Yep.
especially
And-
around the Beltway, Mike, I could not believe it. Around the Beltway, you can see more chicks with that leg up there on the dash.
Oh,
Cooling
Yep.
and I just look at him and go, "Thank you."
And then you
Give a
get the
little-
ones.
Give a little tug on the horn there.
Yeah, because I'm a little,
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
little perv. Hey.
Forget
And then you got the ones wearing the little knee-length skirt or whatever, and they got it, one hand holding over a vent so that it's blowing cool air down there.
Jeff X, how the hell you been? He says he went ice fishing at the Cape in the 80s. That's up here. You pussy, we had sandwiches and hot chocolate, no shanty. Okay, again, Jeffrey. We do things to keep warm.
Right.
I think it's kind of, I was watching a video.
Fart's enough to bring a shanty when they're ice fishing, though.
Yeah, I was watching a video with a guy. I'm watching a video with a guy. I think he was up in your state, Mr. Tolley.
Probably.
And he's trout fishing, or pike fishing, excuse me, northern pike. He catches some astronomical, huge fucking northern pike. There's a northern mark, and the fucking thing is huge. He's sitting on a fucking milk crate.
Yeah.
It's like 15 below. No shanty. Well,
I don't understand why people do that shit.
Well, first of all, fuck you. No way. And then here's how bad this fucking guy is, right? Right back in the hole. Fuck you. I am not sitting out in fucking minus 15 degree fucking weather. Catching a fucking fish that big. And
Yeah,
then
that fish
throwing
is
them
going to lay on that ice until it's froze.
Fuck that.
And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to club somebody with it before I thaw it out and fillet it up.
Fucking right. If I don't know how to fillet it, I will find somebody. I will put it on every freaking thing I got. Hey, who knows how to fucking fillet a fucking northern pike? You know?
Watch Joe and Zach's Survival, man. He just did it.
Oh, did he?
He did it on one of his videos recently. Yeah.
He's fucking awesome. I like him. I
Because
love that show.
they're tricky. Northern pike is tricky because it's got a Y bone in it.
Yeah. And it's got bones up the wazoo in it to boot.
Yeah. But he just did it.
I love watching him. That guy is such an artist. He and a craftsman. All the furniture he made, the bed, the dresser.
For his
That's
dad's
just-
cabin. That shit's
Yeah. That's just fucking unreal. That's just and the funny part is that, like if he ever did that for somebody, like, made it for somebody to sell, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he owns his own company, his own construction outfit.
Yeah, he's got it because he's down in Louisiana doing what he wants, and
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out
construction in Minnesota, you get the winter off. You
Well,
just
I'm
get
trying to figure-
unemployment. You just collect unemployment for the winter.
Right.
Right. That's one
I'm-
good
I'm-
thing about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who's going to go which way. If she's going to come up here and stay, and he's going to go down there, or because at some point in time it's got to give,
Yeah, you would think. Oh well.
For those of you who don't know what Mr. Tully and I are talking about,
Joe and Zach Survival. Joe from Joe and
Joe and
Zach
Zach Survival. Yeah, I was just reading something. Hey, STL Tony, how you been, brother? Great to see you.
He's got
Thanks
a
for coming in.
Instagram too. Northern Seclusion is his Instagram.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll get on that. But he's great guy. And here's another guy who cracks me the fuck up, right? So he lives in Minnesota. I don't know where in Minnesota he lives, but then he's got
Up north.
then he's got his tent way up north.
Yep.
Because I asked him, he said he's close to the border. So I don't know all that much, obviously, about Minnesota except for the one time that I went to it. But I shit you not, guys. Right? He's going across the lake in the winter, obviously. Right? You ready? This is northern Minnesota. And ask Tolly if you don't believe me. Northern Minnesota. Got the snowshoes. But what's he wearing? Fucking sneakers. I am not joking. Go to Joe and Zach's and watch. It's fucking. I commented one day. I says, I live in Mass. I says, we get cold out here in the Northeast, Joe. I says, would you like me to send you a pair of boots? And he started laughing his ass off. He's in sneakers.
Yep.
We got a guy at work all winter long. He wears shorts.
It's unreal.
I don't know.
My son does that. A friend of mine's boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to call him, he wears Crocs all year round.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
First of all, he's wearing Crocs.
Well, I wear those in the summer sometimes.
They are comfortable.
They're
Right.
comfortable, but yet, because my feet get way too hot, so I have to wear something that's, you know, because right now I'm having such an issue with my feet. It's just everything I do. I try to do everything, and
You have stinky feet.
oh, like a sumbitch. But the thing is that it don't matter what you do. You know, my wife has put everything in its mother in my boot.
You ever tried alcohol?
Dude, when I mean she's tried home remedy, she's tried everything they sell. Okay, I mean everything. And then she's tried the old put a fucking, what do you call it, from the dryer.
Dryer sheet in there, yeah.
And especially my boots. So now I haven't been wearing my boots. I'm wearing my sneakers. But still, with my sneakers, the same thing. I'm like, that's why on the weekends, like tomorrow, I'll just wear my open, they're not like Jesus slippers with all the straps and all that. It's just one strap on top. And I'll wear that. Just, you know. And I'll go barefoot just to. But yeah. It's but only like 2 or 3 months out of the year. It's just a weird thing. Epsom salts. Maybe I'll try that. That I have not tried.
Well, I put alcohol in a little mister bottle and sprayed my daughter's shoes because she had a problemo. Woo! That girl. But she used to go barefoot in her shoes, is what her problem was. But I sprayed that alcohol in there and it killed the bacteria and it killed the stink.
Killed it. You know, and my wife, it's so bad. My wife would say to me, "You just got out of the shower. Did you wash your feet?"
Right.
I look, I go, "Hun, what do you want me to do?" You know, I remember going camping, and you know, I was afraid. I actually left them I left my shoes about fucking 50 yards away from my tent. Because I didn't want no animals discovering what the fuck, you know what I mean? Hey, let's go find out what that fucking stench is.
Mike, you probably kept the animals away.
You know?
Right.
This is my luck. I have a fucking pack of coyotes in here. I think it's a dead fucking animal or something.
I was going to say, if a canine goes out and sniffs it out and starts rolling on it, you know it's got to be bad.
Right on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you better not go down in hog country.
Wow.
Sandals equals Jerusalem cruises. Right on, Sandy. Frankie.
Right.
G-Trap, I tried the baking soda. It's just not working. But I have another problem.
I remember what I did, because in my late teens or early 20s, somewhere back in those days, man, as soon as you took my shoes off, just like you're describing, I mean, it was horrendous. And I don't remember how I cured it or what, but Doesn't do it anymore.
And you know what else is weird? Hey, yeah, right on, Jeff. Jeff says, best part of ice fishing, yell flag and point at your friends and point at your friend's flag and watch them move fast. Move fast ain't the word for it, bro. You got that right. You know, you got that right. Okay, so a bunch of years ago, I mean a bunch, I was in my 20s. I got hammered one night and I tripped over a stump. And I tore layers of skin off my left shin. I mean layers. And I probably should have went and had it looked at or whatever and had it really dressed professionally, but I never did. And so obviously you can imagine the scar it left. And then about 4 years later, I had all of a sudden, I was in the shower and I'm like, what the hell is that? I had a scab on that scar, the full length of the scar.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden, I had this red, like rash, not rash, but like this red blotchy shit all over my leg, right, on my kneecap. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I saw it started getting on my foot. And I'm like, this can't be good. So I went to the doctor and I explained it to him. I'm like, listen, I says, you're gonna think I'm out of my mind. Every 2 years this shit comes back. Okay. And he goes, what? I go, yeah. I says, it won't come back next year. I says, it'll come back the year after, every 2 years. And he says, Mike, I says, I'm telling you. So he gives me some steroids and everything else, and we're dealing with it. Won't go away. And then one day I woke up and it was like half my leg was gone. You know, not gone, but you know what I mean? Half the blotchiness was gone off my leg. I'm like, okay, it's starting to go away. I call the doctor and I go, hey, it's gone. He goes, I says, no, trust me, it's going to come back in 2 years. I went back and saw him. He says, it's back. Mike, this can't be. I says, I'm telling you, every 2 years I get it and I have it right now. That's why if you see me doing this, I am fucking scratching the shit out of my leg.
Some kind
and
of
now I get it on my feet. So here's what I think. Long story short, just with you, Dish. Long story short, I think when I did it, I got something.
Some kind of fungus or whatever?
Yeah, that's in my body. I swear to God, I do.
Some bacteria.
Probably.
You know, but
if it was a bacterial infection, you'd be dead.
Well, I got something.
It's got to be some kind of fungus or something.
But it doesn't go on my hands. It doesn't go on my arms. It doesn't go on my face, my back, my belly. Nothing. It stays my knees, from my knees down. It is the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my life.
Huh. Yeah.
It got so bad on my feet one time. It was in the summer too, that I wouldn't go barefoot. That's how bad it looked.
It almost sounds kind of like athlete's feet, but in your scar.
But it wasn't athlete's feet, and that's the first thing he said. He says, well, it ain't athlete's feet. And then I said to him, I go, what about half a case of psoriasis? You know?
Yeah, from the knee down.
Yeah, from the knee down, you know? And he goes, this is nowhere else in your body? I goes, no, you if you don't believe me, I'll get naked. I mean, he goes, no, I believe you. He says, you sure, like on your back or nothing? I goes, dude, I took my shirt off. I'm like, see, I'm telling you, nothing. You know?
Some kind of funky mushroom growing in there that blooms.
Something's in my body that.
Well, and I bet it's got to do with your circulation. Because you sit a lot.
Yeah.
That could
That's
be
true,
too.
I was sitting driving and working the warehouse, and I sit on a forklift at fucking FedEx.
Yep.
Hey,
You sit a lot.
This is a serious suggestion. Have you ever tried mild bleach water?
No.
Look into that.
What, put bleach? No, dude, I scratched so much they're open. I don't want bleach in there. That'll hurt.
No, I'm not talking glug, glug, glug. I'm talking, glug, mild bleach water.
Yeah, like cup of bleach to a gallon of water.
I'd
I
go
wouldn't
less than
even
that.
put. Fuck you. I'm not even putting.
A buddy of mine had athlete's feet so bad, anything he put on it wouldn't work. He finally just took the hottest water he could stand and put some bleach in it and just plunged his feet in it and took the pain, and it cured it, and he's never got it back since.
One of the best things for athlete's foot's piss on it every time you're in the shower.
Yeah. I've heard that before.
Yes, something to do with the ammonia in urine.
Yep, the ammonia is what I gather.
Yeah, I got something, Cable, I use. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you right now. It is not pleasant.
Tell you, it would stink like hell, but it might do you some good. And you'll smell like somebody lit a match for 2 days, maybe. Get a little bit of sulfur and dilute it down in some good warm water. And whatever those little red welts and shit are, I want to bet you that'll get rid of them.
As long as you're not allergic to sulfur.
Yeah.
I'm not allergic to anything. I mean, and that's the whole thing. I said to him, I go, I know it's not a plant. I know it's not like, like a poison oak or anything like that. I'm not allergic to any of that shit. He goes, you're not? I go, no. I said, dude, I can walk through poison ivy naked and not get it. I just
Not
get
wood.
it. No, I'm telling you. I'm the guy that rips it out. I rip it out barehanded. It never gets to me.
Same here.
It just never does. I don't know what it is. I just never, don't try that, Mikey. Haha, right on, Frankie. As a matter of fact, Frankie, I need another dude.
Take it easy, K-Bar.
Hey.
Be good, K-Bar.
Night.
Yeah, and anybody that don't know Tom, K-Bar user, go check him out. Really good dude, man.
Yeah,
just
great
rock
guy.
solid individual right there.
Oh, yeah.
He just did a great knife review.
Yep, he's been on the
Actually
tubes.
used the knives that he was reviewing.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's been on the tubes a while.
I'm going to have to go, guys, before I fall asleep here.
Hey, Mr. Toy, it's been great seeing you.
Yeah.
It has,
come
man. It's
back
been a
next week.
while.
Yeah. Getting my schedule turned around really tough.
Yeah,
Right
it
on.
does.
Yep, takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Go from not getting up till 10 o'clock in the morning to getting up at 4, and it's kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the getting up kind of takes a little getting used to, but the part that's really difficult is making yourself go to bed early enough that you can get up at 4 in the morning.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Like when I used to work.
I've been slowly moving my bedtime back a little bit. So I usually go to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
See, I wish I
Listen
could do
to
that.
all.
I wish I can do that. I am up until, like those mornings I got to get up at 3:30.
Yeah.
I'm up till 11 o'clock midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not me. I can't do that.
Shoot, I'd never wake up, man.
I'd get up, but I would not be a pleasant person.
Because I leave FedEx, right? I leave FedEx, I get home, I eat, take a shower, right? If the kids are still up, I talk to them, see how their days were. Then I talk to the wife. And if I'm not too tired, I try to,
Wow, no shit. Trevor.
and, then I go to bed around, I'll go to bed at like 10:30 or whatever, but then I'm awake until,
Hey, Mike, did you see what G Trapper said about the gloves?
Hang on. I got to go back to the outside.
I'll see you guys later, man. Take care, y'all.
All right,
No,
good night,
no.
brother.
Be good, Mr. Tully.
He said a friend of his had this stuff real bad on his hands.
Yeah.
And it turned out it was the formaldehyde leather gloves. that
Really?
was doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I only get it every 2 years. It's something else.
Yeah, that's
It's not anything I'm wearing. It's not the
HRM. Tea tree oil is another good one, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
tea tree oil.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff is awesome.
Does it burn,
Yeah.
Sandy?
Nope. Smells good too.
HRM
Yeah.
Weapons.
Yeah.
How the hell are you? How you been? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention too. For those people that aren't watching this live, why is Mike going, hey, HRM, hey, Sandy's Passions, hey, Jeff. That's because we have for those of you that might be new, we have a chat that I'm looking at, and there's people in the chat chatting live with each other and us on the panel and everything else. And as people come in, I shout them out. So, and as they leave, I say goodnight. So for those of you who are like, who the hell are they talking to? That's who we're talking to. So. But anyway.
Oh, there he is back.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome back.
I don't know what happened. Everybody went black.
It wasn't me.
Hey, now.
No.
Speaking of dues, I'll be right back. I got to stand up and go 10 feet and get a due.
All right.
We got to figure out what Mike's doing every 2 years to cause that. Some kind of weird something ritual
that's just
going on.
Man. Could be about anything though. I mean,
Or
like
some kind of a parasite.
See, that's what it sounds like to me. When he racked his shins, something got in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'd be surprised because
It
I
doesn't
know
migrate far, but
isn't coral like that? If you scratch yourself on certain corals, won't it start like growing in your skin and shit?
Something like that.
well, there's a lot of parasites that live in the human. That's for sure.
Yeah.
In one.
But you wouldn't think they'd come back every 2 years though. I mean.
Yeah, that almost sounds like
Gestation period.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like a bloom.
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Well, it's like, I've got a similar thing goes on with my hands. The palms of my hands. Every year, about the end of June, 1st of July, these little red dots come in just up under the skin. I mean, you can see it inside your hand.
Right.
Itches like a motherfucker.
Why do you think I'm wearing the rubber gloves all the time?
Yeah.
So I mean, come in your hand.
Like those little red dots will come up. I mean, it'll look like I got fucking freckles in my damn hands, and it'll last for 2-3 weeks, itching and burning like hell all the time. Then it just poof, it's gone one morning. And the whole time it's there, man, your hands just, the inside of them peels like you damn shedding from a bad sunburn.
Right.
So
Wow.
where does
I've
one
had my whole hand peeled before? A couple of them, but
where does one get tea tree oil?
Any health food store.
CVS has it.
Okay.
Yeah, CVS. Some of your bigger pharmacies carry that sort of stuff now too.
But make sure it's not a copycat. Make sure it's essential oil. It'll say it right on there, essential oil.
Yeah, and make sure it's like 100% essential oil, not made with essential oil.
Right.
I wish, Jeff. I wish I had a dog.
They used that way back in the Civil War to treat wounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Just about every soldier would carry it.
Oh, I remember 100 years.
Whatever happened to Campho-Phenique?
Oh yeah.
Right?
I've seen that for years.
I used to hate the way that shit smelled, but damn, it worked.
You know what I did one year? I had a planter's wart on the bottom of my foot.
Oof.
And I'm like, God damn! I says I got a rock on my shoe. So I take my boot off, and I'm like shaking my boot. And I'm like, there's no rock in there. I'm like, maybe it's in my sock. Nope, ain't nothing in there. Then I felt it. I'm like, oh, that's under my skin. Holy shit, what's that? And this girl I was dating, I asked her, I go, hey, what? Look at this. And she goes, oh, that's probably a planter's wart. She goes, I'm almost positive. She says, yeah. She goes, they hurt. She goes, we can go get some stuff and da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, okay. So we went and got some stuff the next day, and I got my foot up, and I got a little fire in the backyard, a couple of beers going, and I'm like, wow, this shit ain't working fast enough for me. I take out my old, take out the knife, take the lighter, wiped the char on my pants, gave it a little, and then I picked at it and took it right off. I'm like, hey, is this a planter's wart? She just shook her head and said, you are an idiot. Now you get a hole in your foot. She's like, what are you going to do now? Oh, yeah, it was a hole. It was fucking.
Yeah,
like
I don't know if any of you ever get seed warts, but boy, when they finally fall out, it'd leave a hole.
Well,
I get them on my hands once in a while, but I keep them worn down from just working with my hands. But
well, that kind of thing I had in my throat here years ago. Remember, I had it, the little, as Michelle would say, skin tag.
Yeah, tag.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had one of them on my head one time, and I was wrestling with my kid brother, and he put me in a headlock. And what happened was that he put me in. He was, he had the headlock so tight, and I went like this. Anywho, it came out, and dude, you want to talk about a core that came with it?
Did it bleed a little bit, did she?
So it bled, but then I'm like, Jesus, it looks like little tentacles from a fucking. And I went, what the hell is that? And that sumbitch has never come back. Not on my forehead, anyway.
Got the root.
Yep.
All right, can we talk about hunting or fishing shit? All this body weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got shit growing all over me now.
Yep. Mike told me that shit on his forehead. I'm catching myself in there scratching mine. Like, what the fuck, dude? Damn.
Right. I'm just trying to catch up to the outside. That's kind of hard tonight. It's going to move right along tonight.
That sucker's rocking.
Yeah. So that's cool. Cool beans.
Right. It's a very good thing when that external's just rolling and rolling. It means everybody's talking, having a good time.
G Trapper bought a drone.
Sweet.
Nice.
Don't be like that guy in Kentucky now, G. I know you're not a perv, but don't be like that guy in Kentucky. Down in Tucky. Did you guys hear about that about a year ago? About a year ago down in Tucky. This guy's daughter and I think it was her girlfriend were suntanning in the yard. And apparently the next door neighbor bought a fucking drone. And he was flying at approximately 15 feet over the backyard at the girls. So, like any good father would do, the father come out with a fucking shotgun and fucking blew the thing out of the sky.
Yeah. Whatever happened with that? Did they charge that guy or not?
Yeah, he got arrested for discharging a firearm within city limits, because that particular spot in Kentucky you couldn't shoot a gun, and he did, so he was in trouble for that.
But what is that shit? That's like a fucking misdemeanor, like a $200 fine or some shit.
I don't know. I never got caught. So I've done it. I just never got caught. But oh yeah. I had a neighbor of mine, 4th of July, we'd be out there with fireworks, and she was like, fuck that, he'd say. He'd come out with a 12 gauge and just let it rip.
Hell yeah.
Semi-automatic. And he just let it rip. Then he'd reload, do it again.
Damn, I need a shower now. I'll go get some alcohol and dump it on my head.
Right on, J. Greg Campbell. J. Greg says, double out buckshot will do that. Fix that problem quick and in a hurry. Damn Skippy Shore. Any good father would do that. I don't blame that guy whatsoever to do it. That did it. Now, and apparently it wasn't no $30 fucking drone. This thing is a fucking, But you know what? That's what you get for fucking flying a drone. Oh, I was just flying it over. I didn't know. I was trying to get used to it. Well, then take it to a beach or take it to a fucking field or take it somewhere else till you know what you're doing, and that way there.
Now they won't
allow. Now, I'm not. I'm not calling the guy a liar. It could be just coincidence that the girls are out there. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna, call the guy a liar. But here's what should have happened. Okay, so when the guy shot your fucking thing down, you you should have apologized like a million times and said I wasn't being you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he
Yep.
You
was.
just said I was just testing the thing out.
Yeah, but
Still ain't gonna change the fact that what you did, but you know what I mean. At least you manned up and you were like, "Hey, I fucked up. I apologize."
yeah,
Well,
but
that's
like
what
you
they're-
were saying, it wasn't a little cheap drone. I mean, you start getting into those expensive
no,
ones
it
with the
was-
nice cameras mounted on them and shit.
Oh no, it was. That's what they
Dude,
said in
they-
the article.
Yeah, they had all kind of damn computer shit on the inside of them, stabilize them. They got the damn things, dude. You can mash a button on the controller, and it'll GPS lock on that one spot in the middle of wherever the fuck it's at, and it'll
Yep.
stabilize and stay in that spot within like 2 or 3 fucking inches.
Yeah.
So, nah, you can't tell me
Yep.
dude lost control of it or he was trying to figure out how to fly. That's a crock of shit.
Well, that's why they're trying to get a lot of rules and regs or laws or whatever on the drones about people's airspace on
Yeah.
their
Well-
property and stuff.
Well,
Mhm.
and here's the thing, though, and that
The thing
was
is,
the
you
other.
get a nice one like that that's got a good camera. You know, you can be 3 houses down, but you go up 30 foot and you can sure see into the yard and just zoom in.
Oh man,
You don't have to fly over their cotton picking property.
Well,
brother,
here's
they
the other
got them,
thing,
man.
too.
They do several hundred of feet
Well,
straight up, thousands if not.
here's the other thing too. Is what they said is that you own the home that you own your property, the home that it sits on, and your vehicles if you have any or anything else that's on your property. You don't own airspace.
You don't have a safety bubble?
That's why we don't have any control over when they change flight patterns at an airport.
Right.
We don't own the air.
Right.
And this is what they told this guy from Kentucky, to the father of this girl. And they told him, you don't own the air. He said, if he landed it on your truck, fine. Which
Okay,
I
well,
still
now,
think
I
I
would-
still think that's kind of wrong, because 15 foot off the ground isn't very far, obviously. So, I mean,
Yeah, the
I
guy.
would think.
how
I would
far
think
can you
it
go
would
with that?
fall in under city ordinances, you know, where you can't build a structure over a certain height.
Right.
Whatever that height of the city ordinance is that you can build a building, that should be your airspace.
I agree with that, driver.
Yeah. But here's another thing too. All right. Now, granted, here again, it's an airspace issue. But what happens to or would it not be an invasion of privacy when that thing's flying over your property, sitting there with a damn camera running?
Yeah.
That's got to be some kind of law that you can't. Because I know, like if you, I don't know if it's for homes too, but I know in businesses, right? If you own a business, let's say you own a fucking gas station, right? And you have cameras. Do you realize you have to have a sign in your window that states that you have cameras rolling?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like when you call to pay a bill or what have you, and they say this call may be monitored for blah 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 blah. They
Right.
have to let you know you're being recorded.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's on you whether you A, want to walk to that gas station that has a camera, or B, you want to talk to that person that the call might be monitored.
Oh, well, and the thing is, the person that you're talking to or whatever might not be the one listening in or taping or anything else.
Right.
Because there was people that got arrested or whatever that it was. They thought they were on hold, but they had that disclaimer or whatever at the beginning of it. And they got themselves in trouble talking about all kinds of things, and while they thought they were on hold and nobody could hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
kind of goes back to something I tend to say on a regular basis. Everything, and I do mean everything nowadays, is evidence and admissible in court.
Right.
You are being watched. You
At
know?
all times.
Before I get to what G Trapper wrote a little while ago, because I want to touch on that too. But oh yeah, we're being watched, and I got so tired of these fucking traffic fucking cameras. You know, at the traffic light.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at a red light one day, and it says, "Fuck you, you and your fucking camera," you know. And Jesus Christ, lo and behold, don't you know, the very next day, there was a cop sitting at the end of the fucking driveway where I work. And I come pulling out, and they followed me all the way to 93. The next morning I go to work, they follow me from where they left off all the way to my work. And then on the fucking that night on the way home, they pulled me over and gave me a ticket.
Wow.
And I said to him, I says, you guys don't take me for an idiot, do you? He says, sir, why would you even think that? I says, well, let me say it to you this way. Did you work yesterday? I says, because if I was smart enough, what I would have did was got the car number to the cruiser that followed me from my work to 93. I says, and then this morning from where they left at 93, which is by the way, 93 is a highway. And then from there into where I work this morning, and now you guys are stopping me. I said, so here's the deal. I'm not stupid. I know that you follow me because I flipped off the fucking camera. Okay? I said, I also know the other two lights have cameras too. So now you got my fucking address off my fucking plate and all that. Fine. Whatever. Okay? I said, but I can flip off those cameras anytime I want, and I should be able to do it without you people fucking stopping me. I said, I don't believe in them. And you want to sit here and tell me it's for helping us catch bad guys, like when people rob banks, and you want to sit here and tell me when there's an Amber Alert and all that. Well, not for nothing. How did they catch the fucking kidnappers long before the cameras were invented? The old-fashioned way, using your brain.
Yep.
I said, this is just bananas. Well, sir, I goes, look me in the eyeball and tell me that ain't why you guys were behind me. I says, for Christ's sake, I pull out of my work driveway. I get on the 30 feet to take the left on the street, and you're across the street. And then you just coincidentally pull in behind me. I says, do you really think I'm that fucking stupid? I goes, here's the best thing. You haven't denied any of it yet. Well, you know, sir, like I'm going to tell you, they help us out with bank robber. I says, again, you want to catch a bank robber? They have fucking, you can't walk in a bank without there being 80 million fucking cameras.
Right.
No shit.
I says, holy shit. I go, so, you know, I says, now back to the main subject. You're pulling me over because I flipped off a fucking traffic cam. Sir, I'm giving you a ticket for not having a inspection sticker on your vehicle. You do that. You go right ahead.
Right.
And so he comes back to the car, he's in my license, registration, and the ticket. And I went, you know what? At least I'm fucking man enough to look you in the fucking eyeball and tell you how I feel about things and what I know, what you guys are doing. I have the balls to say it to your face.
Hey,
eye to eye.
Good night, Sandy.
Good night, Sandy.
Yep. Good night, lady. Have a good one.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny as fuck how you don't have the fucking balls to answer my fucking question. And and he just left, and I just,
Wow.
you know, yeah, I totally disagree with those. I hate them.
Yep.
If anybody anybody that you know, if you agree and they say to you, oh well, if your kid was kidnapped, I says my kid was kidnapped, I would hope to think they would use their brains to find them. Using your brain is not looking at every fucking camera known to man. That's not using your brain. That's the easy way out.
They actually use the cameras for that.
That's like hiring someone to cut your lawn. It's the easy way out. Is the job getting done? Yep, it's the easy way out.
Right.
You know.
But 99.9% of the time, they're looking at Joe Citizen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, we can only look at those. Here's my brother told me. They can only look at those if that's bullshit. They're looking at them all the time.
Yep.
You know. G Trapper said a little while back that he was catching walleye. First of all, if you're trying to make me jealous, you did. I've never. I don't even think I have walleye. Frankie, do we have walleye in this area? I don't even think we have walleye in this area. Jeff, if you still out here, we have walleye in this area, Jeff. I don't think we do.
You should have.
I don't think we do. Let me. You know what? Let me look that up.
Yeah, you should.
Let me go ask Google.
Yeah, they're a northern fish. Cold water.
Yeah.
Best eating ever. Well, besides perch.
Oh, well, white perch, but I think you got to eat. You got to eat. Well, we call them horn pout or whatever. You guys, or cat. You know, it's the sister of the catfish. It's a catfish, but it's only like this big.
Yeah, bullheads we call them.
Yeah, bullheads, same thing.
Yeah, or yellow bellies. Yeah. Mudcat.
If you're eating catfish and you want it to be good, man, old channel cat or blue cat, either one, lay him up, chunk him up in little nuggets, throw over there in a little batter, drop them in that hot oil for just a few seconds. Oh, son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If they come out of the water.
This says Mash Fish Finder, and I wrote, are there walleye in Massachusetts? Posted, well, back in 2011. He says, I keep reading that there are walleye in Mass, but where are they? He says, this guy says the Quagmire Reservoir. I don't know about that.
I would suspect they would be all over. I'm surprised.
Yeah. You know, Mike, you said a word there that brought something to mind. Fish finder.
Yeah.
Well, you know, down here a lot of people have, you know, fish finders on their bass boats and stuff, you know. And this past weekend we had a guy here in the local lake, you know, drinking, dove in the water to cool off the boat and never came up. And the local search and rescue crews, you know, they hunted for him for 4 days. Couldn't find a trace, you know, dragging the big grappling hook and the chain link fence thing and all that.
Yep.
And a boy I work with, he's a tournament bass fisher. And now he's got, I want to say he said right around like $5 or $6 grand in sonar, you know, for his boat, just for these tournaments and shit.
Wow.
And I told him, I asked him, I said, I wonder how come they don't ever use folks like y'all, you know, situations like that. And he said he was going to call up the local authorities and see if he could volunteer his time in his boat to try and help them out. Well, he did. They actually found the guy almost a mile from where he dove in at.
Wow.
Yeah. Old boy showed me pictures on his little screen, you know, the guy I work with, you know, with the side scan, the bottom scan, all that crap. Dude, I had no idea civilian sonar was that fucking good these days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All the dive teams have them now. Yeah.
That's why that shit costs so much for the good ones.
Yep.
Yeah. You can literally, like brush piles and shit, you can look at the screen and it's like having a fucking video camera down there, a good one.
Yep.
I mean, you get a color picture that looks like you're watching some underwater fucking Titanic video camera type shit. I mean, you can tell individual branches and stuff. and make out, what kind of trees are used to make that brush pile for the crappie and shit. It's fucking wild, dude.
Hey, Zach Hawkins, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. G-Trapper, apparently what I looked up was they said that there is walleye in Massachusetts, and it's out in the Quagmire Reservoir, which is the middle of Massachusetts, which actually was 4 towns that they flooded.
How nice.
Yeah, they flooded. They took it out, and they never tore down the buildings or nothing. They just flooded it. They made a reservoir out of it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Be a cool place to go diving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They say when the water's really low on a bright sunny day, you can see the steeple from the old church.
No shit.
Oh wow.
I like it when a lot of the
is-
lakes, when a lot of the
is a-
lakes are so low, you can see the old roads that used to go through them.
Yeah.
And the bridges
G-
and stuff.
G-Trapper says he lost a guy here. They found him 5 miles down the river about 2 hours later.
Damn.
Wow.
Walleye, G-Trapper, walleye. They said that this guy said he out in the Quabbin in Massachusetts, he caught a 5-pound walleye. Do they grow big? I mean, are they
They can in the
are they
right
like
water.
northern pike or what?
They're shorter and fatter.
Walleye can get pretty
okay.
big.
Oh, can they? See, I don't know. See, I never.
But in general, about 15 to 20 inches.
Okay.
That's actually the great eating size.
Oh, that's cool, HRM. When you say Cape Lookout, where? Well, you don't have to give your location, but
An adult walleye averages 24 pounds.
wow.
Wow. Pretty chunky.
It's a lot of damn fish.
Northern pike around 34 pounds.
Yeah, that's got to be in big water though.
Largemouth bass 12 pounds. Wow, now striped bass, I get those as a monster, 69 pounds.
Yeah, that's because it's
Oh,
saltwater.
yeah.
They're running now. The stripers up here, they are anyway.
Yeah, that's a big event.
The hybrid's pretty big, I think.
V-Borg, great to see you. Thanks for coming in, man. As always.
Right on.
Good night, V-Borg.
Much appreciated.
Night V.
Okay, HRM. That's what I was trying to figure out.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, yeah. When we were ice fishing, we were actually going for white perch. But they wouldn't hit on anything. We didn't catch one white perch. Now you watch, Ed'll come back up from North Carolina and he'll go fishing for white perch and he'll fucking fill his fucking kayak with them.
All right. Stop that.
I haven't eaten a white perch in forever and a week. We used to have white perch on Lake I'm on. My grandfather used to catch them left and right, but I haven't seen one in forever.
I don't know what a white perch is. I got to look that one up.
Yeah, it's great tasting fish.
Aren't they kind of like a silver color looking?
Yeah, they're a good color fish.
It is not actually a perch, though.
No.
It's a temperate bass.
I was
Right.
going to say, yeah, they look like a bass.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, we have yellow perch too. We had a guy in that tournament. You guys saw that video I did when
I was home.
you saw that video I did when the fat man, better known as my southern brother, came to New Hampshire, and the guy was walking by us, and he had a 3.5 pound or 4 pound, something like that, perch with him.
A yellow perch?
Yeah.
God, that's huge.
Yep, he won. He came in third. Sorry about the cough. I didn't hit the cough button. My apologies. Buddy Light, how you been, brother? Great to see you, man. He says, Mike, you should try noodling sometime. I'd love to. I'd love to noodle. Of course, I have to wear those shark gloves though, because I don't want nobody biting my fingers off. Because I'm a pussy like that.
I'd be more worried about reaching in there and grabbing a snake or something.
It happens.
Snakes don't bother me as long as they're not poisonous.
Well, so that's the
Big
thing.
old snapper turtle.
Yeah.
Not
That bother me.
Steve's talking about the snakes. That actually happened to a guy I know here not too long ago. Noodling, reached up in a hole right up, where the bank kind of come over a little bit. He reached his hand up in there, and he said he felt something poke him. He jerked his hand back out. Seen a little spot of blood, and thought maybe he had poked it on an old piece of glass or something like that, or sharp stick in the hole. He ran his hand up in there again and got popped the second time. And well, he's a buddy of mine, but he ain't all that brilliant. So he ran his hand in there a third time, got popped, and he said he felt the stick that hit him. So he grabbed it, and when he yanked out, he had a damn old copperhead. It was sitting up on apparently like on a rock or something inside the little hole. There was some air up in there.
Yeah.
And right now his hand's wrapped from about here all the way out, and odds are real good he's going to lose those 2 fingers and that one.
Shit.
It's black and puffed up and split open all the way back just behind his wrist. The doctors told him if he's lucky, he's only going to lose the 3 fingers, but he may lose his whole fucking hand.
Just rots away.
Yeah. So,
I take it they're poisonous.
and see, the weird thing is, he just about had me talking into going and doing that shit with him.
Yeah, screw that. Snapping turtles, snakes, nope. Nope.
Right. Told him I'll stick to the old-fashioned way of getting your little catfish, old truck tire.
Doink, doink.
Got a hole cut in it.
I freak out when I'm swimming in a pond, and some little perch or some little minnow or something will come up and grab a hair on your leg or on your somewhere. Man, that freaks me out.
Yep. See ya.
Man, so that'll happen with my daughter, and y'all, I ain't shitting you. That girl does her impersonation of Jesus every time it happens, man. She jumps up and is running across the damn water. The whole time, steady screaming, "Fucking fish!" It freaks her out, man.
Now, see, we had a gang of old guys used to hang around this lake by my school, and we would see them in their truck and shit. And they used to go noodling for snapping turtles, and they used to sell them to restaurants.
Yeah.
Because they say the snapping turtle will go into a hole head first, and you grab them by the tail and pull them out. Well, apparently that ain't 100% true, because every one of them dudes were missing fingers.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, at some point, that somebody's got to hang a U-turn to come back out.
Right.
Yeah, that's just dangerous. But yeah, I see them on TV doing it, and they're like, 70-pound fucking catfish.
Yeah. Where they got to have their buddies pull them out of the water because the fish is holding them under.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I was 11 or 12 years old swimming in the lake, and had a little snapper turtle. Got me on the lip when I was swimming.
No shit.
I had to get all the way back to the shore, and son of a bitch would not let go.
Nope.
My old man ended up cutting his head off, and it still was it was hanging on there. He had to basically get a pair of pliers, squeeze it where the squeezing of the jaw is what spread the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn, that would fucking suck.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it wasn't a monster, big turtle. I mean, it was, fist size or whatever.
Still hurts like a
Would have
bitch.
been a
I was
monster.
gonna say, it
As a
don't.
kid, you're swimming and you're screaming and crying and everything else, trying to get back to shore.
Bo, kid ain't got nothing to do with it. As a grown man, I believe I'd be pissed off and just, oh damn, fuck that. That shit would hurt.
My buddy killed his wife's parrot one night.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, like a $300 fucking parrot.
Yeah.
Whatever, some expensive fucking. He had this thing in a cage in his house. The cage in his house was as large as the average size living room, for Christ's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And he says we were sitting home watching a hockey game, and she brings him over, and he's like sits on his leg or whatever, he's standing on his leg, and then he walked up his arm or whatever, and took a chunk out of his earlobe. And all he did was go like this. Whipped it against the fucking wall or whatever. And the fucking thing just died.
Damn.
He says his fucking wife wouldn't talk to him for about a week. He goes, yep. He goes, fuck her. He goes, the thing literally took his lobe, kind of right in the earlobe. Oh, he does that to me all the time. It's like a kiss. Really? Just look at that blood.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand all the geese and the swans and stuff that you see the videos of chasing the people or coming up and biting them or goosing them or whatever. I guess I don't think I've ever had that happen, because I would think that I would just grab a hold of that head and whip it.
Oh yeah, or put my hand in my pocket, get my knife out, and slice its throat. Something, absolutely. I'm with you, driver.
You like to think that shit, but that's a lot like a cop hitting you with a damn taser. It fucking hurts so bad you don't get to think. You just react and try to get the fuck away from it.
Not only that, you grab a goose by the neck, it'll beat you half to death with its wings.
Yeah.
That's like getting hit with a broomstick.
Yep.
Don't mess with Mother Nature.
I don't know what I would do with a ram or these sheep that, back up and eyes. Oh, fuck, what am I going to do here?
That one's real simple. The minute he kind of starts that rearing up shit, exactly like Steve just said, you pull your sidearm and you discharge a magazine in that motherfucker's head. Not a round, just dump the fucking mag right in his damn face.
That's awesome, Zach. Zach Hawkins says when he was a baby, his dad had him over a friend of the dad's house, a friend of his father's. I guess the dude had a ferret, and it bit him, ran across his father's foot. Well, he took the ferret into the ceiling, kicked it into the ceiling, and killed it. That's awesome.
Damn.
Is that what you call a knee-jerk reaction?
That's awesome.
Damn.
Ferrets are crazy. Man, we had one down south, man. That little sucker was entertaining. Holy crap. Other than a hole in my couch.
I don't even think we're going to have him up here now.
Well, Steve, the one you were around, was a sumbitch a little kleptomaniac?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude I used to work for, man, he had one in his house. That son of a bitch would steal any fucking thing he could make off with.
Yeah, you set your lighter down, poof.
Yeah.
And then they laugh at you. Take off running.
This was back during the time when I was smoking a lot of dope. And we done burned a few, and I went to light a cigarette, and I was like, where the fuck's my damn Zippo? and Olin got to looking around. He's like, fuck, mine's going to. Damn it, I know where they at. He pulled the couch out from the wall. Dude, there was a pile there, probably 7-8 inches across, about 3 inches deep. Forks, spoons, some of his old lady's jewelry, coins, both Zippos. I mean, anything that was the least bit shiny. That motherfucker was like a damn modern day pirate, just stealing shit and hoarding it.
Right? You train him to be a pickpocket.
Yeah, no kidding. We fucked him up one day though, man. Yeah, I know you've seen them, the like little 1 ounce and 3 ounce little pyramid fishing weights. Just got the ring on it.
Right.
Yeah.
We tied a damn, I think it was like 15 or 20 pound line to it and wrapped that motherfucker up inside a ball of tinfoil, so it's about the size of a golf ball, maybe a little bigger, and nailed that son of a bitch with about 6-8 foot of line. Nailed it to the damn floor right there in the carpet in the middle of the living room. We were fucking drunk and stoned as hell. Dude, we watched that motherfucker try to steal that little tinfoil ball for about an hour.
It's amazing what you do when you're stoned out of your good.
Fuck yeah. But he would be.
Yeah, we used to come up with all kinds of games.
Oh yeah. Dude, that little son bitch come running across there, and he'd stop and he'd look at it, and he'd walk over and he'd tap it a little bit. He'd grab it and go to take off running. He'd run out of damn rope, cut a fucking flip and shit. By today's standards, I'm sure somebody's out there right now calling me a cruel son bitch for that shit. But it was funny as fucking hell back then.
Right. They do that little hopping around the floor shit all sideways and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the little, what, like 3.5, 4 inch diameter, the vent, accordion vent or whatever for like a dryer.
yeah.
Oh, throw a damn 3-4 foot section of that shit in the floor and watch them motherfuckers go ape shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I remember watching reading an article on Yahoo. Excuse me, not YouTube, on Yahoo. This guy had pigs. You know, he was raising pigs to slaughter them.
Mhm.
And apparently one bit him. So, or was biting him or whatever in the foot. So what did the guy do? So again, apparently, if I remember what the article said, he was either sitting down or what have you, but he figured he'd shoot the pig. So the pig's got 1 foot. This stupid son of a bitch shot his other foot.
Damn.
Bad day, bad day.
Right?
That's a tough day.
Man.
I'm like, how the hell you miss a pig?
Right.
Miss a big ass pig to hit your damn foot. What the fuck?
Never get it. I'll never understand it.
Damn.
But yeah, that's fucking all that shit. I wouldn't have any of them.
No thanks.
No, I wouldn't mind a pet gator.
Oh, you don't
be
want
fun.
a ferret, but you'll take a gator.
Yeah, I'll take a gator. Fucking
I think
feed
I'd
it
go
fucking
for a fish
chickens.
over a gator.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the snakes, and I'm talking with a fella now. We're working something out. I think I might be fixing to get another Savannah monitor. I like those once they get grown. You know,
What are you trying to catch up
They're
to
very-
Michelle?
no, just a handful of reptiles. I like Savannah monitors because how damn aggressive they are and the way they eat. Dude, it's like some out of a fucking horror movie.
My cousin had is it a ball python? What's the one that only grows to be like 14 foot long?
Only?
Good night, Zach.
Is that a ball? Good night, Zach. Great to
14.
see you.
14 foot, you're probably looking at a reticulated python or a Burmese. You got some balls that'll get up around 10 or 12. I don't think I've ever
He
seen none near
My uncle-
14.
my uncle would say to him, you know, you didn't feed that thing yet. So I'd say to him, you haven't? I said, oh, great, I want to see this. He goes, well, we got to go get him some food first.
Mhm.
So we went and got him some mice. And wow, it was like watching fucking National Geographic. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we fed ours today. That's normal feeding day around here is Fridays. If you want to for shits and giggles, I mean, they're little. I can actually hold them right here and during the chat feed them if you want. Just so you can watch that shit.
Are they big enough to eat a mouse, or you got to get small mice?
Small mice, what they call fuzzies.
Yeah.
Which we're talking. A guy I know, give me a phone number. A guy runs his own feeder mice farm. That's what this dude does for a living, man. He raises rats.
Right.
And instead of, $5-6 a piece at the damn pet shop for the little fuzzies, he does them like 50 cents or $1 a piece or whatever, all the way up to the big ones, and then rabbits too. I think he said he does the rabbits for like $5 or $6 a piece. So be a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, HRM just took animal talk to a whole new level.
Right? Watch the
Oh,
lizards
yeah?
fuck. Yeah, he says he watched 2 wild lizards fucking in person yesterday.
Dude, that's taking
Pretty
porn
rare
to a
porn.
really twisted level.
That's exactly what he said.
That's funny.
Night person.
Night, PG.
Later, PG.
Hey, PG, great seeing you.
Right on.
It's a pleasure, as always. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Lord heavens. Coffee ain't working tonight.
That's because you ain't put out part 5 yet, asshole.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of coffee, I just finally picked me up a French press.
Yep.
I know you guys were talking, or somebody was talking how much better the
Yeah.
coffee would be.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. How'd you make out?
I guess I haven't figured it out yet because the first 3 times I've used it, it was just not right at all. Tonight was the closest I've come to being pretty decent, but it sure wasn't good coffee.
Oh, hey.
So there's some experimenting still to go on.
right. Was it weak or just nasty?
Weak.
Well, yeah, you got to figure out your.
I even doubled up what they suggested to put in it, and it was still just.
Yeah, you got to
It was
figure
like
out
drinking my wife's coffee.
Well, you got to figure out the things to it. But I'll tell you what, though, Ed has one of those things, and that was a real good cup of coffee. Let me tell you.
They say it's supposed to be the best. It's not. It doesn't scorch it or anything like that. Make sure your water is good and hot.
Yeah. I do. But I said I'm getting close, but like I said, there's got to be the right formula there for something.
Yeah.
Even the filtered water and everything else, but it was. I'll get it down before too long.
We got this one little thing. I don't know what the fuck you call it, but you screw it's a miniature coffee pot. You screw the bottom off of it, and you pour your coffee grinds in it. You screw it back on, and you screw the top lid off. You fill that part up with water. No, the middle section you fill it up with water. No, the water goes in the bottom. The middle section gets the coffee grounds. There's like a tube comes all the way up through it.
Yeah.
And then that lid screws on. You put that some bitch on fire or eye on the stove or whatever. It takes about 3-4 minutes. But that some bitch makes a hell of a fucking cup of coffee.
Well, do you remember the old perculators?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, hell, I've got a few of them.
I was gonna say that almost
Hell, I
sounds like
use
the
them
old
today.
percolator.
Well, there's a guy.
Damn right.
There's a guy on YouTube that has a camping percolator.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he won't get rid of it.
I got one too.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the best. He's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the middle of fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Drinking coffee. The
Yeah.
percolator. It's for camping though. It's
Oh,
a
the
percolator.
Yeah, the old school
But it's-
cowboy percolators. You just set it
Right.
over the fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I use one every day. Every day.
Hell yeah. Now we've got. I guess I'll fess up. I'm kind of addicted to coffee. Like when we go camping,
Yeah, me
all
too.
of us go. The call it truck camping. You know, it ain't really camping. You got the truck and the tarp and all that shit. Take a little Coleman stove. A few years back, Mom got it for us for Christmas. It's a damn coffee pot. It's like a regular drip coffee maker, but you set it up on top of the damn Coleman stove and light a fire up under that motherfucker.
Had one. They work awesome.
Yeah, motherfucker makes a pretty good cup of coffee.
Right? Yeah, it looks just like one too, except for it's got a metal bottom.
Yep.
Hmm.
And they got them out now. The newest version of them I've seen, the little green bottles screw in the back of it. And it's got it's totally self-supportive. You just turn the gas on, mash a button, and you hear poof, and it makes your fucking coffee. Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, that's some couple $100 is one of the reasons I don't have one. Because if I had it, I'd have that son bitch damn bungee corded down in the truck or some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd be having it on the front seat of your truck.
That's what I'm talking about. I'd have it some bitch strapped in there some way or another.
Glove box would be open and you sit on the lid.
Sorry about that.
Hell yeah.
So here's something I'm going to try tomorrow. Oh, that hurts like a bastard. I got the biggest cramp you've ever felt in my hamstring right now.
Ooh,
Oh, it sucks.
I had one the other night, woke me up out of a dead sleep.
Oh,
Bananas, baby. Got to eat some bananas.
it is the bananas. I got to get off this shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. All the sodium in that's just stripping all the potassium you got right the fuck out.
Yeah. But I think tomorrow, instead of going down and buying I still have a pack of butts in my car, but I think instead of going out and getting a carton of butts, I think I might go get a fucking patch.
Cool.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I just don't want nobody getting hurt.
I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I've actually got the shit here, the gum, the patches, the whole fucking 9 yards. I just hadn't fucking done it. I got to, man.
Oh,
I got to thinking about it the other day. I mean, like today, sitting there with the damn coolant line busted and the airline blew all to hell and just fucked everything up. Dude, I stood there 4 hours. And that 4 hours, I think I went through 3/4, if not an entire damn pack.
Oh, shit.
And I'm working on my third pack for the fucking day. Dude, this shit's got to fucking stop.
oh yeah, I do that when I'm driving.
Yeah.
And you know what the trigger is though for me? Is fucking coffee in the morning.
Yes.
It's like when I was drinking, right? When I was drinking. Oh.
Beer and a smoke. Beer and a smoke.
But
hell yeah.
But when I'm driving the truck, dude, I got a 15-minute break at 10:45 when I work the warehouse. I got a 15-minute break at 10:45 in the morning and at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Each one of them I smoke 3 cigarettes.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't want to do it no more. I don't know. This fucking cramp hurts like a bitch. Oh, that's hard. Fuck.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't point your toe.
Too late.
Right.
Too late.
You know it's a good
fucking
one when
thing.
your toes curl up.
Yeah. I keep
Good night,
telling
HRM.
later. I keep telling myself on the smoking thing, man, if I quit, that'd be more money to buy guns.
Right?
Yeah, I eat G-Trap, I know. Drink some more water. That's when I go hunting for like the month, and probably about a month before I go, all I drink is water.
Yeah.
Do you get the Mountain Dew headaches when you quit drinking it?
I don't know if they're Mountain Dew headaches or whatever, but
Everybody I know that quit drinking and Dew got the slamming ass headaches.
yeah, I'll probably get it. But you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, it is what it is. I can take Excedrin migraine headache medicine for that, you know.
Yeah. The wife, she quit drinking Dr. Pepper because she was as bad on those things as you are Mountain Dew. And dude, she got for like a week and a half, just some vicious fucking headaches.
Oh yeah. You know, it's like
Yeah.
anything else. Like when I quit drinking, right?
Yeah.
I fucking sleep forever in a week.
Yeah.
I never did sleep to begin with. I've always been a night owl, even as a kid, you know. But I mean, I'm talking. Got to be at work at 7, so I'm up at 6 o'clock. I'm talking falling asleep at 5 a.m. and then trying to survive the day.
Yep.
And because the jitters, I got not the shake, but I got the anxiety and and it's just yeah. So what do? I drink a cup of coffee. Well, dumbass, that fucking is, it's just
Yep.
you know what I mean.
Well, I don't feel too bad then. I'm a steady 1 pack a day guy.
Well, you're lucky. Hey, hooligan, how the hell are you? How you been? Great to see you.
Hell yeah, that's a cool motherfucker right there. Good
Right
people. Of course, now if you're a bowling ball, you're probably not gonna like him. But
That bowling ball, it's my wife.
Great to see hooligan. I haven't seen hooligan in a while.
Right on.
I haven't seen one of his videos in a while. It's about time to flip the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and by the way, everybody go check out the Real Cobra Burnout. Has an awesome video
Oh yeah.
he just released. Hint, hint.
I'm not even gonna make that joke right now.
I ain't touching that one. No.
This ain't a rapper, MRFer. It's a t-shirt and pants. Separated at the waist.
Okay.
Which the last video of yours I watched, I gotta admit the first few minutes of it, that shit was hilarious. Fucking respirator and everything, and
yeah, I hear that, Frankie. Still on logs. How the hell have you been, my friend?
right on.
Wow.
But the really cool part of that was when you were trying to tell everybody that you were gonna turn the music up. Thought that was funny. You're sitting there like, oh. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Frank said Frank says don't quit altogether. Think before you light up, moderate, and go to like 50%, then lower it from there, so you don't shock your system. A lot of truth in that.
Yeah.
Right.
The one cat at work is a 2-pack a day guy. He quit cold turkey and put himself in the hospital. He had an anxiety attack he just couldn't handle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
So now he's on the pills.
yeah, I tried those. I
know a guy, man. Him and his old lady that Channix shit, the little pill.
Sure.
yeah.
They quit that way, and for like the first little while, I mean, everything was cool. And I was like, they reduced the dose, or you just fucking stopped them too.
Yeah.
Well, whatever week it was, they reduced it or stopped it. Dude, I thought them two were gonna fucking kill hell out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go hang out with them, after work, and around a campfire or whatever, grilling out some steaks or some shit. And when the pills were in full effect, it was hun, darling, shug, baby. When the pills got stepped down or either out altogether, you stupid son of a bitch, or you fucking cunt bitch, shut the fuck up. I was like, damn.
Hey, Fawn, how are you, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Hey, Fawn, this is just for you, sweetheart.
Hey,
Fawn, Fawn, this shirt's just for you.
Why you gotta go picking on that young lady?
I wasn't picking on her. I was just showing my shirt. Yeah, I couldn't do the Shantex. But I had wicked bad anxiety. I'd love to, Flan. You tell me where, sweetheart. I had wicked bad anxiety, and to a point where they put me on medicine for it.
Right.
Wait a minute. How come you want me to bite you yet you call fucking Stump sexy? How the fuck does that even happen? I get a hi, Mikey. Yeah, hi. He gets a hey, sexy Stump. Really? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Well,
Wouldn't
first
Anyway.
of all, hold on.
No, hold on, nothing. I don't want to even talk
First-
about it.
First of all, Lon, thank you, darling. And it's a pleasure to see you. And Mikey, it's called Southern Charm.
Yeah, I'll give you a Southern Charm.
One of these days you're gonna realize just being Southern has a certain effect on people.
Right.
Fuck you, Southerns.
Hell, sometimes, Stump, I want to kiss you.
So, anyways,
It'll be
I'm
a
on
small
these.
fee.
Hey, Buddy Lake, great seeing you, my friend.
Night, buddy.
Oh my
Good night,
God.
bud.
Later, buddy.
See, Stump, you threw me off. Oh, I was
Actually,
on anxiety.
I think it
I was on anxiety medicine, and it was bothering me in other departments, so to speak. So I said, "Well, I can't have that." And this was after a while too, and I'm like, "No, we'll be having none of this." So I stopped taking them, and I'm at home one night, and my wife came in with the kids, and she just took one look at me, and she said, "What's the matter?" I go, "I don't know." She says, "No, what's the matter?" I go, "I don't know." She says, "You don't look good." I said, "I don't feel good." And she said, "Hang on, let me." So she called her girlfriend and dropped the kids off at her girlfriend's house and took me up to the hospital. And they're like, "Did you take?" I says, "No." And so the girl says, "Are you on any medications?" I goes, "Well, I was." And my wife looked at me, "What do you mean you was?" I says, "I'm on some whatever." Gina says, "What are they?" And she told her what they were. And I said, "But I haven't taken them in like fucking 3 days." And the girl says, "And what did your doctor give you? Did he give you something to come down from it?" And I go, "No, I didn't tell my doctor." But my heart would not stop. I mean, they put me on they had what do you call it on my chest? The fucking
Defib things.
No, the little
EKG.
Yeah, EKG, and they wouldn't take it off because my heart was just, and
Damn wonder you didn't go into AFib.
so then the next thing I know, a doctor comes in, and another doctor comes in, and they're like, "Mr. DeLucia, we have a slight problem here." And I go, "You have a problem. You're not me." And he goes, "Well, yeah." He says, "That's..." So they gave me doses of that shit that I was on. And I said, "I don't want them." And the doctor's like, "Well, why?" And I'm like, "That's just a personal reason." He goes, "What's so personal about that?" And I go, "Well, you can't, I can't do certain things. How's that sound?" Wink. And he goes, "Well, then you go to your doctor and you tell him, and then he'll give you something for that, or he'll maybe prescribe you another type of drug that doesn't do that." Hey, Frankie, great to see you, bro.
Right on.
As always, thanks for coming in, brother. Much appreciated. You know that. And good luck tomorrow and have fun. So, anyways, I spent the rest of that night in the hospital.
Flan. You read it.
Yeah, I read it.
Flan said Mike's favorite word.
So
Yeah.
so I left the next afternoon. You know, and of course, here's my wife saying, "Oh, should I call?" I said, "Don't call anybody." You know, I said, "I don't want. Don't tell nobody nothing." And but boy, I'll tell you, when my doctor found out, well, my PA, I should say, but when my PA found out about it, he wasn't a happy fucking camper.
I bet.
Why would you fucking even think of doing that? Why didn't you just call me and say, "Hey, da 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 da"? I goes, "Because I didn't." He goes, "You're the one telling me you feel comfortable with me." I go, "I do." He goes, "Then fucking you got to tell you can't do that, Mike." He says, "You cannot do that." He says, "When I give you a medication, you take it. If it's doing anything that's funny to you, you have to call me." He's Mike, we're 24 hours. You know that. You just call the service. They'll call me. They'll wake me up, whatever. He says, "You know this." He says, "I'm not telling you something you don't already know."
Nothing like getting yelled at by your doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that was wicked interesting. You know.
Yeah, there's all the medicines like that, and they alter chemicals that are associated with your brain and shit like that. I mean, it's some fucked up juju, man, just to stop that shit cold turkey. Because you think you were bad before, man. It really scrambles your ass up if you just drop it.
Yeah.
Flan says if you men would be honest with doctors, lives in capital letters, for those who can't see it, would be saved. Well, I have one for you, Flan. If you women would just fucking listen every once in a great while, our heart rates wouldn't have to race. Flan, do you know why men die before their wives? Because we want to.
Speak for your damn self.
Oh, no. Put the shovel down, Mikey. Put the shovel down.
How am I
Shovel,
doing?
hell, that motherfucker's got a damn excavator with a 20-yard bucket on it. He's
Groove, how am I
digging
doing?
for gold, man.
I'm only teasing you, Flan. You know that, sweetie.
Well,
And
I'm gonna flirt with disaster on this one. But before I met my wife and got married, I didn't have blood pressure issues. I didn't have too many anxiety issues. Wasn't on medication for blood pressure, blood sugar. Wasn't gray anywhere at all. 20 years of marriage, and I'm taking 6 pills every fucking morning and 2 every night, and I'm gray as fuck. I don't know. Coincidence? You tell me.
Oh,
But I do love her.
Go back to heavy drinking and beating people up, and you might feel better.
Yeah, but see, that shit goes right back to being in a fucking gray bar motel on the weekends, and that shit ain't fun.
Right.
They don't serve any booze in them motherfuckers, and the coffee ain't from shit.
Right.
Fucking Taster's Choice instant coffee. Keep that shit.
Yeah, rubber eggs and brick is toast.
Fuck yeah. And who the fuck wants to eat damn burnt bacon? When bacon's done and done right, you're supposed to be able to hold a corner and go, and the shit flaps in the wind. Okay? It should not be fucking black as a brand new truck tire and stiff as a concrete board.
I like it like that. Sometimes.
I want my damn bacon to still have some oink left in it. Okay? Just like I want my steak to still moo when I stab it with the fork.
Rare bacon.
Hell yeah.
How do you want the bacon? Warm.
Yeah. Little diner. It's a few miles up the road. So first start getting into town. South Point Cafe. It's the name of it, but all of us around here call it tits and grits because the waitresses are known for wearing really low tops to grab tips.
Right.
And it works, by the way. But the food in this place is fucking amazing. And the girls up there, man, they already know. We come in there in the morning, my breakfast order, and she'll look at me every time I go there, and she says, "I know, honey, you want the bacon just warm. I promise we're just going to walk past the grill with it." Thank you, ma'am.
Wow.
And drag it across the grill while we walk by. That's okay.
That's right. Just get that motherfucker warm and knock the bright white off of it. That's all you got to do.
So they asked me when I go to get a steak, "How'd you like it?" And brown both sides and give it to me.
Yep. Last time we went out for a steak, little some fancy fucking chain thing around here. I don't remember what the damn Outback, I think, is the name of the joint. And the lady asked me how I wanted my steak. And I said, warm. She said, "Well, yes, I understand. We're going to cook it, but you want it, rare, medium." I said, "Have you got anything colder than rare?" She looked at me and said, "Sir?" I said, "Let me ask you this. Can you just walk through the kitchen and get near the grill? Okay. I mean, I want to poke it with a fork and I want to hear something holler moo." That little girl got into this long, drawn-out thing out. That shit was illegal. I said, "Look, I'm paying for the motherfucker. Cook it the way I want, or either let me go back here and cook it."
Yeah,
Besides,
nowadays we can bring it up the temperature.
Besides, now it's good for your iron. It's good for your blood. You need the iron.
Right.
It's good for the other people at the table to lose their appetite and you get to finish their baked potato.
Fuck them.
My family's used to me eating, steak pretty fucking rare. They've gotten used to it over the years, but in a restaurant, you stab a damn fork into a piece of steak and go across it with your knife, and a little bit of blood shoots out halfway across to the other table. Yeah, I've seen people actually get up and leave because my steak was so rare.
Right. Stump Flan says steak cooked like yours is called blue. It's rarer than rare.
That's the way I like it. I'm actually cool with it if it's still
Actually,
just
that
a little
says-
cool in the middle still.
Actually, that reads blue. It's rarer than rare.
Well, I didn't want to bring out any flaws. It's kind of sensitive to me there about spelling.
Right.
So I try to help a sister out.
Yeah. Regardless of what you want to call it, I think it's pretty damn good.
Flan's brother is a chef.
Nice.
Ah.
No, I like my shit like that rare, and my fish has to be cooked unless I'm eating sushi. But
yeah, see, I'm not eating sushi. That's out.
Oh yeah, see, I'd take a piece. My brother got a chunk of tuna like this big old piece of fucking tuna. Take chunks off that, dip it in the fucking musape or whatever the hell it's called. And
nah, dude, I'm not eating anything I can use for cut bait. That shit's out.
Oh yeah. I like it.
That gives me an idea. I know it's probably not worth it, but have any of you ever fished with raw meat, like cut some steak in some cubes or whatever, and use that for bait?
Does
that work?
I've used a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot dog and got perch and stuff, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I've never and use liver all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shrimp.
Oh yeah.
But it seems like a piece of steak would have enough fiber in it that you wouldn't be losing it every time you get a damn strike like you do with the liver.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cheap cuts of like a cube steak you see in the grocery store. It's about to expire, so they mark it way the fuck down. That shit's
special.
Yeah, that shit's tough enough, dude. Moby Dick could chomp on that motherfucker 20 minutes and still be on the hook.
Right.
It works out pretty good.
Catfish go nuts. Yeah.
Yep. And not that I'm saying, or not that I'm advising it because it's slightly illegal in this state. I don't know about other states. But the cheapest fucking canned dog food you can find, grab 2 or 3 cans of it, take your knife, poke a few dozen holes in some bitch, and chunk it out right where you plan on casting to.
Right.
Dude, catfish will swarm on that shit like honeybees to or hummingbirds to a bird feeder, whatever the damn thing is with the red liquid in it.
Right.
Sugar water. I really fucked that analogy up. Damn.
You did. You did. That's because your ass back was fucking sudden up, but that's all
I
right.
got the gist of it.
Yeah, I think it's because I've been hanging around you too long with damn 3-hour-long short stories.
Nope. Not me.
That might have something to do with it.
Flan just got my mouth watering.
I
Oh,
love
yeah?
Liver,
yeah.
bacon, and fried onions.
You can hold
Oh,
the onions,
yeah.
but yeah.
It has been a long time, too.
I like the onions, I guess.
Yeah,
My wife, you know what my wife does? She makes the she buys the bucket of chicken livers and hearts and gizzards or whatever.
Yep.
Mhm.
And she'll put them in a freaking pan and garlic powder and salt, all the fixings, and
Oh, yeah.
she'll dice up a mushroom or whatever, and onions and
Chicken liver sandwich.
thing of ketchup. Thank you. I'm good. But I had a buddy of mine. I was at his cookout one day. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And he goes, Jesus. He goes, I just sent the wife down to get like 4 more, 5 more steaks. I goes, dude, I called you to ask if you need anything. What the fuck? I go, what's the matter? What happened? He goes, I don't know. They're coming out like my boot. I go, I'm no chef. I'm not, I'm not even, but from what I understand and what I watch people living like that, I goes, apparently what you're doing wrong is you're using a pitchfork. I was go get yourself a pair of fucking tongs or something.
Well,
And he goes, what do you mean? I goes, every time you fucking stick your fork in that fucking steak, you're letting out all the juices. So when you turn it over, you're just drying that fucking thing right out.
yep.
I goes, and that's why it tastes like a boot. He goes, really? I go, yeah, really. I said, I forget where I was. I says, but I think it was my brother or somebody told me. Jesus Christ. Never use a fork.
Yep. It's just like you're not supposed to poke a brat.
Not supposed to poke a what?
Brat.
Bratwurst.
It sounded like he said, bro, I know.
I'm not supposed to poke a brat.
Boink, boink.
I'm poking all the brats I can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm like we do steaks here, got on the grill. I've got it's like a cast iron griddle. I can sit on that one side of the grill, and I'll have a damn mountain of coals just roaring hot up under that sumbitch to the point where you put just a drop or two of oil on it, just damn near flashes in the flame, just starts smoking like hell. I'll take the steaks, that real thick grain, that kosher salt. It's almost like rock salt, but a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I'll smear it down on both sides of the steak and then pour the damn black pepper to it. Slap it on there, let it go 30 seconds or so. Flip it. And all you're doing is, you're basically burning each side, just searing it. You seal it and take it off there. And then I'll put it on the other side of the grill, which I probably only got running, I don't know, neighborhood of 300-400 degrees, just enough so you can cook it. Give it a minute, maybe 2 on each side, like an inch and a half thick steak. Motherfuckers come out perfect.
Yep. Gotta sear them.
Yeah. But I can tell you from experience, the little round medallions, that filet mignon shit or whatever you want to call it, it comes off the T-bone.
Yep.
You see them all the time. They're wrapped up in bacon and shit. I got this brilliant ass idea one night. I had a bunch of big porterhouse T-bones and I was cutting them up for other stuff. So I saved all those little fillets. There's like 10 or 12 of them, wrapped them up in bacon. I got this brilliant idea. If these motherfuckers are good on the grill, they're good in a pan on the stove, they ought to be awesome in the fucking smoker.
Right.
No, never try.
Well,
no, steak don't go in a smoker.
I've
You
done
create
steaks.
fucking jerky.
Hockey pucks.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I've done steaks in the smoker, pork. Well, my brother has, I should say. So
Pork
let
chops
me
are
clarify.
smokers.
Let me clarify that.
Right.
But another buddy I work with in FedEx, he uses charcoal. I didn't know there was a hard charcoal. He's like, it's not Kingswood charcoal. It's like,
It's like hardwood charcoal, like lump
Yeah.
charcoal. Yeah.
yeah, that's what he uses. And
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
yeah, he's like, I won't cook over gas, and I won't use regular charcoal. It's just the best.
Yep.
And but I mean, and it smells beautiful when he's doing it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Seen him make that on Dirty Jobs a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Well, kind of like when I took my grandmother's apple tree, and I had a fire in my backyard, and I burnt the tree. My fucking neighbors were pissed.
Hmm.
Oh, it's like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night, and all they're smelling is apples. You know, I just lit my cigarette around there, fucking stumper.
Oh, that's always enjoyable.
Yeah,
Get scissors out.
I hate that taste.
Yep. Well, we talking about using smokers and all. I'm curious about the rest of you using smokers. And everybody's always wanting to put fucking hickory and mesquite chips and shit in there.
Yeah.
I don't, man. I use like a massive amount of apple wood, peach wood, cherry, pecan. I don't use very much walnut because that shit can get bitter as fuck really fast.
Yep.
But does anybody else do like the fruit trees instead of just fucking hickory and mesquite?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we do maple, maple and oak, pretty much it.
Okay.
Oak can make it bitter too, but it's a good bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the maple tastes really good with the maple, I think.
Okay. Might have to give that one a try.
Yeah, because we got fucking maples are just everywhere. So
We don't have a lot of them around here, but usually when you do find a maple tree here, it's what they call a silver leaf maple.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's actually a maple tree or not.
Yeah.
It is, but it's on the scrubby side of maples.
Yeah. Okay.
G Trappist says I do the apple. No, the apple is good.
Oh yeah.
Applewood is really good to use.
Yep. Makes nice furniture too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Harder and shit.
Yeah, that's like oak. The oak's fucking. So I can never stand. Before we get my brother's got a log splitter, but before that, it was the old chopping the wood, and
Yep.
you get to a green piece of oak, you're like, oh, my fucking hands hurt. You hit that fucking thing, and it don't matter. It's bouncing off.
Yeah, there's only two ways to split oak. Within 3 minutes of the tree hitting the ground, you got a chance. Or either after it's sit there and seasoned for 2-3 fucking years.
I have no problem splitting red oak. White oak, on the other hand, is
Yeah.
a whole different category.
Stevie
I'll
Flan
tell
wants to
you
know.
That's
how the
really
handles
tough. Is cherry. The
Yeah.
big old choke cherries,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
that shit is wicked hard to split. That grain through the whole tree is just twisted.
Sure, Plankster, how are you? I'm tired. I'm all right, though, Plank. I ain't out like a light yet.
Hey, Dirt.
How you been, Plank? It's good to see you. I know you're always here, but you know what I'm saying. See you in the comments. I would like to say hello to all the non-commenters that are out there. I know you're there watching, and I appreciate it.
I think I'm going to bail on y'all.
Yeah, I'm kind of
going, driver?
I got up early. Yeah, I got some things I got to get taken care of tomorrow. I'm going to be out of town for about a week.
Oh boy.
So,
Oops, that's
y'all
a-
have a nice night.
All right. Good night,
We're
driver.
probably gonna get out of here too.
Yep.
Good night, commenters.
Be
Been a
good,
pleasure.
driver.
All right, bye.
As it is getting late.
Yeah.
That guy cracks me up, man. He comes up with them one-liners.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh yeah.
Driver.
Oh yeah.
Kind of intelligent jokes. You got to sit there and read it a second, and then it kind of creeps in on
Yeah,
you.
you gotta think about it.
Yep. That's years and years and years of time on the CB.
Yep. All right, listen, we're gonna get out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna do a chat tomorrow night or not. It all depends if my wife's home with me.
Right.
But
And on that, the reason there may or may not be Mike doing a chat is because Michelle's not doing her chat
Right.
tomorrow
There's
night
no
because
Jamie time
Megan
tomorrow.
is home. Right. So
so
if you're looking for a
don't feel
Jamie
about
time fix, you're gonna have to hang out with us or to go watch one of the old episodes.
All right.
that. All right. But thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for all the like I just said, all the people that are silent watchers and the people that will watch us later on. As always, thanks a million. And we shall see you next week. Or maybe tomorrow night. I don't know yet, but we'll see you next week anyways.
Hey, Uncle Cal.
Uncle Cal,
Right on.
Hey,
take care. All right, we'll
Yep,
see
yep.
you all later. Good night.
night, guys.
Night, folks.